Alright, stream's on. We are preparing for this matchup. Six Shields got him. Alright, stream's on. We are preparing for this. Okay, I need... Mischief? Hey, Mischief.
Hey.
Alright, I think that's everybody. Oh, I don't have you. Where are you?
Give me a second. I
found you. Okay, I'm just going to check the teams that they're ready.
Awesome.
Right, are your teams right? I think your team's right.
Yeah, team is right. But why are we not on tournament draft?
You want a 20 draft?
Yes, tournament draft, because then we can swap. It's the exact same as what you've set up in draft, coin toss, everything. Tournament draft just allows you to swap. And it means
Swaps it is.
And the enemy team can't see who's picking what hero.
Alright, I'm just going to check the other teams. Oh, no worries. Just going to check the other teams ready, and then we'll go.
Thanks, Daddy.
Tom, I said fuck him.
I will.
Nice.
So you guys good to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sporange's been throwing insults at you guys, so make sure you kick his ass.
Siege is 90 seconds, but we're not gonna do siege. That's why. That's too try hard.
Alright, they're all set.
Cool.
I think. And we're off. Monday in-house, 27th of November. Guest co-caster today is Mischief.
Hey.
Some of these guys love tournament draft because, you know, it's super competitive and stuff.
There's a lot of thought process go behind some of these, especially if they know the other players.
Look, I reckon, yes, sometimes there would be. Especially, as you say, when they know the other players. I doubt they all know all the other players.
Seems to be a popular ban lately, Garrosh.
Yeah, absolutely. And every game that I've seen where he wasn't banned, he gets picked.
Yeah, he's a popular first pick. It's like, oops, they didn't ban him. Well, let's take him. Greymane, though, he's not a ban you see often. It's usually healers and tanks the first round ban.
Unless they've got a specific team comp in mind, I guess.
My blades are yours.
Although I kind of feel like if Garrosh is already banned and they're picking Sonya straight off the bat, then they could have banned another tank and really limited the other teams. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Variant. Not one of my favourite heroes to play against.
But I guess the Sonya Varian combo for the team fight over the curse would be an advantage.
It's a very strong front line. Jeez, they're taking their time.
Yeah, suspense. Because they can pick one in whatever order they want, can't they?
Yeah, look, the other way we normally do it, you can as well. But you can see who's picking it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I was going to say, I can't see whose players are on the
Yeah,
team.
so this
I
is
didn't
the thing
take
with
really
tournament
notice.
draft, yeah. So let's say Chuck could have picked Varian, but he could swap it to someone else later.
Oh, so the switch between... Yep.
Yeah.
Do they realise maybe that... Can they see the draft door? Do they know that both teams can see that, or is that a different thing because we're in referee mode?
That they can see the what?
The writing, they're discussing who they want to ban in conversation, draft door.
Oh, yeah, draft all should be all of them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Are they discussing that in front of their teammate?
Yeah, it might have been a mistake.
Admittedly, I haven't seen Six Shields or Rue before.
I've seen Lyrizen. So Rue is his team name. I think they're called Roll Undefined. So they all put RU at the front of their name. I have seen him play a couple of times, and he's pretty decent. I don't mind Lyrizen. Yeah, they are taking their very sweet time with these pigs.
And the bands, I was like, oh, we still haven't picked anyone yet.
So, okay, yep. So by banning, I guess, Greymane and KT, they're trying to ban some real, like, high damage output characters.
The burst, the ones that are going to come in and pick them
Yeah,
off.
like Thorough Burst, which is allowing them to have a safer Jaina and Malfurion pick.
Oh, I like their team. The push on that's going to be good. They have some good split push with the Sylvanas and the Kerrigan.
Even Rhaegar can push quite well, I think, sometimes. He just puts the lightning shield on his totem or something. Takes out the wave pretty quickly. So they've kind of got a lot of options. Obviously, Rhaegar you would want at the team fights, because without that you got no heals. But it's a big map. Sylvanas has got plenty of room to really sort of, try and push into the enemy territory.
Yeah, and get started before they work out that she's at the bottom and their team fighting at the top.
Yep.
And lucky last pick.
Quite a few people showed up since we closed the thing.
Yeah, I think you've got about 10 on the HOTS join before, as soon as you opened it up again, there was just like... doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah. Might just take my pajamas down from the background before I turn the stream back on. My webcam on.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm so glad you clarified that, because I thought you were going somewhere different when you were like, let's just take my pajamas down and let's start this game, right?
the places that your mind can take you. How do you rate this map? It was winning the vote pretty clearly until all the trolls got together.
I enjoy this map. I think it's a map that you can come back from. It's not one of those tip early maps, so I quite like it that even if you're not... Because some teams aren't really good at the beginning. They really start to take off once they get their ults, and it's a good map that you can come back and gain levels again and get a win. It's a good map for the people who are going from behind to come back.
So in case you don't know, Z will zoom out a little bit, and Shift Z will move out even more. I dare say that Red Team's looking at doing a sneaky Sylvanas push that top tower. Oh, Blue Team might be doing the same with bottom.
I think they're going to go bottom.
Varian's just wandering around mid, going, where is everybody?
No one's got the vision yet. Oh, they're pushing top.
So they nearly got both those towers down there.
It was good because Blue was a little bit distracted on where they wanted to go, whether they wanted to...
I think they were anticipating the Sylv push down bottom.
But them spread out has got them a bit more XP.
Yeah, they are leading. They'll hit level 2 first. Oh, Genji being very brave there. If he had got the killing blow on 6 shields, then he would have been able to leap back over, but he didn't get it, so he was stuck.
He was either going to be a legend or it was not going to work out so well.
Some nice little juke there from Blink, dodging the Kerrigan grab.
And they've got the bottom towers down. Oh, the fort.
Yeah,
Not
Genji
the
just
fort,
waiting to
just
pounce there. The wall. Oh, the grab on Chuck. He's not going to go down though. He's still got too much health. And Sylvanas is on the brink of death. She dies. Good positioning of the Blizzard from 6 shields. I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Nice time for them to be going back as well, getting regen for tribute.
Yeah, nice and topped up. I'm surprised Sylvanas didn't go for that camp right next to, well, where she is now. I mean, it's a bit late now, but sometimes it's quite convenient to try and grab that before the tribute spawns, just before it spawns.
Yeah.
But because it did spawn down bot, it means that the Merc camp running down bot probably would have just got killed anyway.
I like the little push and shove between Varian and Muradin all the way down. Oh, will Falstad get out?
No, what did he do? Did he just jump in there?
No, they ganked him in the bush, so he tried
Okay,
to
yeah.
get back, but... And they've lost Varian too.
They did get the tribute though, and because Blue Team had such a head start, they're still ahead on levels. Yeah, those early Jaina Blizzards, they've really saved it. Even there, I mean, it didn't do massive damage, but it forced Red Team to second guess themselves, and they backed out a little bit. Rhaegar all the way up against the wall there, yeah.
2 of them coming.
Varian's one of those heroes who really needs 10 before he becomes dangerous.
And Sonya's doing what you said, getting the camp just before tribute.
Yeah, she might be a little bit short of time, but she should get there for the main fight, I guess.
Well, it's 4.
Oh, they need to switch to Rhaegar. Oh, they've got a chance to take the Rhaegar out. Maybe the Kerrigan as well. The cleanse gets her out of the trouble, yes.
Oh, nice catch.
Oh, Claymore jumped off it. What happened? Did Malfurion hit it with his Moonfire?
They interrupted him.
Oh, Lyra's in a dangerous place to go back there. Surely Stokey's seen that. Oh, Claymore is all by herself there. Pocket Bacon getting finished off. There's nothing Claymore can do. She may as well just go get some XP.
Try and drive those mercs back.
Did you hear a little tune and a whistle just then?
No, I didn't.
I think someone might have been taunting or dancing or something.
I do have in-game sound completely disabled.
Ah,
I'm one of these weird people that I would not know the voice lines or anything. I have all my in-game sound disabled.
there's someone else who does that. I think it's Fongo. Oh, they managed to get the pick on Jaina there. Nice gank.
And Chucky.
Yeah. Very unfortunate.
Sonya's gonna just get the camp.
They're going to be late to spawn for it.
Falsehood's got to choose whether to take out the mercs or go up and do tribute.
It's 3v4.
There.
They need to maybe just leave it and let Blank try and get that fort maybe. A good silence from Pocket Bacon, taking them all down. Oh, they assassinate the Genji! That's hectic. Very good Frost Ring from Six Shields, and a great gust there from Blank as well. They were fighting down that whole time, but they are actually gonna win it.
I mean, they might get a wipe. Kerrigan.
Yeah, just about. Someone should just run for the. Yeah, there we go. Sporringe is going for it. Stoker should be able to take out the Kerrigan, no problem.
And they get the tribute, and they've got the merc pushing, and they're going to go for boss.
That's hectic. I don't know if I would take boss right now. It takes a while to kill it, and you sort of waste a lot of the tribute time. See, Sonya's just jumped in there and grabbed all the XP for a wave instantly, and going to secure that fort. Maybe even get a pick on Rhaegar. Can they do it? Oh no, the slow totem's just a little bit too much. Okay, that's 4v3 there. Blue team needs to get out immediately. And good route from Chuck, sort of holding him off a little bit. It's now 5v3 though.
Hi, Varian. Oh, Sonya, sorry.
Yeah, Sonya. Chuck managing to just... No!
Oh, unlucky. But Falstead's taken out the top tower.
Yep, so he's trying to get full value out of this.
Bottom.
The benefit of pushing a wave so far, like Blank's done up top here, it's double strategic. A, he's going to get massive damage onto this wall. B, any of those minions that die while red team is all the way down bottom there, red team doesn't get the XP for them, so they're going to lag behind on the level 13 talent.
Jaina still hasn't picked hers.
There we go.
There.
Icy veins.
Now they're trying to clear top from all the damage that Felstead did, and they're going to get boss, and they might go up and get the other boss.
Yeah, I'd say Blank's just there to distract. Just sort of make red team think, oh no, they are still floating around. Maybe they're not a boss.
Do you reckon red team are on boss? None. Bottom merc are the mercs.
Oh, can't you see red team?
No, I can only see blue team.
Hit E.
Ah, now I can.
Yes, if you click on a player and it shows like their health and skills and stuff, then it will also only show you their vision. So you, you lose red team that way.
Ah, well, didn't have red team for the first half of the match, so... First time spectating a custom game, so it's all education from here.
Yeah, you get used to it after a while.
Blank's going down to clear bottom lane. And they're going to push back middle.
Yeah.
Red team are lucky. The boss didn't do much. Like, they've got the all 3 towers down, but they didn't really lose much with those 2 bosses. So
No.
that's what I do.
Other than a denial.
But I'd love this map for that fact that they're not down and out yet.
No, definitely true. I wonder why Stokey didn't grab that vision. I guess he's just hiding. He should be just outside of the range there. Yep, he's revealed now. Oh, what an excellent route there from Chuck. If Jaina gets a frost ring off, no, blue team, wow! That was a really quick team wipe there.
Yeah, and they've gone from 1 level down to even XP now.
Yep.
So that's awesome.
I think there might have been some slight hesitation there from blue. I think because I saw Sonya sort of go in but then back out. I don't know if that's I don't know if it was just jitters or if it was a bait or if maybe the team was going to go in but then someone yelled out back out. Could have been anything, but I think that sort of made them a little bit sort of dance around a little bit. Oh, and the gust from Blank is going to get a couple back there.
And now the frost ring.
Sylvanas with the escape. The frost ring manages to take one of them out. Malfurion does go down though. Jaina too. Sylvanas is in trouble.
Can Rhaegar?
Yeah, Rhaegar pick 2. So that definitely went downhill for red team.
Still
I had
beating on XP at this moment though.
We just got a subscribe from a guy called Hey Cute Boy. So thanks for that.
Gather tribute or face my curse.
Red is still in front, aren't they? How did that manage?
Yeah, I think because they did such a good push when they had that opportunity.
Hmm.
And they've got 1 more kill.
Now they would have had vision on 2 of these players. I think Kerrigan and Genji, but they didn't know where the other 3 were. I think they knew they must have just spawned. I think Rhaegar might have even still been dead. So Chuck was pretty safe, even as a healer, going up there to capture that tribute. It's only 4 red people there. Blue team could take advantage of this. Felstad can fly in if he needs to. They can't see the Genji, but he has joined his team now. It is 5.
Oh, Kerrigan has been taunted.
Yeah,
Another
great
good
taunt and frost ring follow up there. Focusing the Claymores, a lot of absorbed damage, but they do manage to take her down.
Maybe Rhaegar,
Ooh.
maybe.
Yeah. I saw the taunt come back at the end there. It must be such a quick cooldown. It really is, isn't it? It's only like 20 seconds or something.
Maybe it's at the point where if you can get a kill off it, it regens. I'm not quite sure.
16-second cooldown. That is a little bit rubbish and OP. No wonder Varian's so strong.
The boss is back up down near the tribute, so if they can get the tribute and clear those mercs.
Strickernaut just subscribed. Hey, Stricker. Well, that Mercamp's getting all the way up to the...
Yeah.
Hasn't hit the tower yet, so all it's really done is it's only just sort of killed a lot of blue minions.
It's pushed the wave back.
Yeah, but that's not bad for blue because it denies the red team of the XP from those minions. I mean, they are racing to 20 now. If they had hit the tower, that would have been bad. But all those siege minions did really is just kill off a bunch of minion
They're
waves.
coming down. Nice. They capped it just in time.
Yeah. Red team's still a little bit split. Blue team could take advantage of it. No, they finally grouped, so it is 5v5 now. Genji's just a little bit low though. It's going to make him somewhat vulnerable. The slow manages to hit Rhaegar. Ooh, and they get the grab. He's going to get away though.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute this time?
There we go.
And the pick on Genji, yeah. So that boss is probably going to get at least one tower, I'd say.
And if they get the tribute, they'll have curse.
Yeah.
If they get curse and push, now they've got one down.
Oh, red team's retaliated there. Right underneath boss though, they could get an awkward stun. Oh, and the ulti from
I think
Chucky.
They're going to one. God, Claymore. Oh, that
The gas.
the pushback from Felstead. Team White and Curse. I think blue team might end it.
Yeah. And boss. Six seconds till Genji spawns. They got just enough time, I think.
Rocket trying to milk just a little bit of XP. Good game.
Yeah, well played, blue team. Alright, this is the part where we talk about MVP.
I really like Felstead. I like the push he did up the top. I like the gust at that team fight, which stopped them pushing and helped get them back on top. I think he did great.
I liked the Falstad. I thought the one down at the bottom left when red team was trying to steal that sneaky keep, that really what? Sorry, getting random messages. That really sort of messed up red team's plans. I really liked some of the Jaina Frost rings, and I really liked that silence from Chuck at the end. But I mean,
Jaina did do some really good group wipes. Or assisted in doing group wipes with those frost rings, yep.
Yeah, for me it's between Falstad and Jaina, I reckon. Have a deciding vote. Pressure's on.
I did like Felstead. I think he had the advantage of being Felstead is that you have map domination. So he was able to put the pressure on different lanes and then always be there for team fights. And Jaina was great because she was always in the guts of them, but I did like how Blank kept the vision on and kept coming and backing up and then making those couple of good plays.
Not hearing a definitive answer.
Felstead.
Falstad? Let's go with Falstad. He deserved it. Nah, there was some solid plays there, I thought.
It was great teamwork on both of them. But yeah, I think that he just made a couple of really good plays at the right time that really helped. Same as Jaina, but yeah.
I'm just recording this. I'll be right out. All right, let's go give him the good news.
Cool.
You're both going sweaty.
Wait, what?
I pulled up a soldier.
Oh,
Very nicely
Put it
done there,
away,
guys.
put it
Very,
away.
very good game. We had really good silence there from Chucky at the end in that last push. I think that enabled him to go all the way through to the core. A couple of good routes as well. Some of the frost rings from Jaina were superb. Managed to score some solid team wipes, but in the end, we couldn't look past Mr. Blank on Falstad. Those gusts were devastating in a couple of those situations. Down bottom left, Red nearly snuck a sneaky keep about halfway through the game, but the gust just destroyed him. So, well done, Blank.
Thank you.
Good work, teams.
Go team.
Whoever
So that was
just said
team one.
"Let's kill myself," I agree.
Where do I sign up for that?
Not an extra.
Whoa.
I'd like to give a shout out to my main tank, Varian Stokey. It was fantastic. Those taunts were fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Stockenberg had some good plays.
He took out a few, like Rhaegar and the Genji.
Those taunts allowed us to
Yeah, the stock.
and block down that Genji. Fantastic.
Stockenberg, stock it up, stock it up, stock it.
And one more shout out to Evelu. That Kerrigan feed was fantastic. I loved it. Thank you, bro.
I actually thought
Shots fired, shots fired.
was very nice.
I like that
Three-man
both the
start
teams
was-
were amazing and they did really good teamwork. And even when you were down a level, you were coming back and going even XP and then overtaking. So it was a really good game that you just didn't know who was going to win.
Yeah, there were a couple of swings.
Really, I didn't feel that way at all.
That mid-game.
You were behind at first, but then when you got that really sudden team wipe, you caught up all of a sudden and you crept ahead a level.
Yeah.
But then blue team took it back.
I think it was that pre-game chat. You
I
threw
think
in the
they-
final.
Is this team 3 and 4 or something?
Yeah, that was team 3 and 4.
Then you just stay too long at that bot heap. Should have just gone for the wall and then backed off.
Chucky, quick word. Real quick, man. Team 1.
Would you like to know the MVP of Team 5 and 6?
Yes, please.
Wake?
Delirious. On the
Drum
bottom.
roll, please.
Delirious, was it?
Yeah.
You don't want to? Okay.
Oh, big fella.
Played really well. Pushed with the team when needed, and then solo laned when needed. That's really good.
Awesome, awesome.
Mentions to the
Your mic is
micro move on the right wing.
They make great bait.
The survivor.
And the Junkrat doing really well on the damages with that as well. It was really good.
They asked me why I didn't go Emerald Wind, and it's just it simply went Blink just to save myself.
Alright, if you haven't HOTS joined already, it's time to do it. We've got 32 in there already.
So who got MVP, sorry, for 5 and 6?
Delirious, and
Delirious.
Sylvanas.
Oh, nice.
Shot Delirious.
Thank you. Good job, Delirious.
Same.
Let's try against Baranji.
The word potato.
Yeah, how do you say that? Is it sporange?
Boring.
It's with P and is with A2.
Your boy, Young Sporage, aka Young Bowler.
4 more.
That was a good Jaina 6 shields. I really liked that Jaina.
Thanks, man.
Very solid.
I don't normally play the spear build, but it really worked for you.
Yeah, it was my first hero I played and just played it way too much. I'm not
Those
bad with
kill
base
steals are
builds.
fantastic as well.
I'm not very good with,
Francis! Let's
Yo.
go.
Yeah, Matt voted up.
BOE.
Braxis, alright.
No, not Braxis, no.
Yes, Braxis. Do it.
Braxis.
Everybody, the pile of shit.
BOE, BOE, we want BOE.
BOE's so bad.
Honestly, I agree.
Just click on the shit.
Harambe votes count.
Give us
double?
Braxis.
Harambe, please.
Are we taking a 2-minute break?
Yeah, take 5 minutes. Matt voted up, and go to the toilet if anyone has to.
Everyone, make sure you vote for Harambe.
I'll be right back.
Braxis is so good.
I don't get what y'all have against Braxis.
What are you talking about?
4 more, guys.
That's snowballing.
Poor Garden of Terror.
Oh, 3 more.
It's a little snowbally, but it's still not a bad map. By a little, I mean a lot. Like very
Thank you for your sharing, Paul.
Yeah. Fucking. I don't know. It's like
your knowledge.
I'll vote for 94.
By the way, Gold Club starting in 10 minutes.
What did you just say?
I don't know what that is.
Gold Club World Championship Tournament.
Is
What's
that an
that?
odds tournament? I
Are you
assume.
talking?
Yes.
Are you speaking actual words?
Yeah, host tournament. All the top team.
Oh, in Europe, right?
All the gold teams.
Do you mean the
starts in 10
countries?
minutes.
This isn't ANZ, man. We're talking about.
Gold
No.
Club. China.
China.
There's gonna be
Well,
some.
it's
There we go.
global.
China.
Oh, it's global.
It's global. What?
Like versus
What?
Roll20 versus SPT.
Oh, true. There's like
Fanatic.
I'm looking this up. Whoa, fancy.
Just
What's it
for
called?
Which?
Golden something?
Gold Club World Championship.
just, it's the most views on
That's
Twitch.
the- yeah.
On Heroes.
Best tournament.
It's the only time China gets to have their full rosters.
That's the best format.
Feels bad, man.
It feels bad. Fnatic plays last vote. Kind of start.
So how do people get into this?
It's
Holy-
3 Chinese teams, 2 Europe teams, 2 Korea teams, and 1 NA team.
Doesn't China choose
Invitational.
teams?
Yeah.
I think
So
it's
they have 3
invitational.
Chinese teams.
Only one
Pick whoever
NA
they want to
team.
come.
But it's in China, right?
Yeah, it's in
Beijing.
Beijing.
Hey, Holly, when in January up here?
At the end.
Like after the 24th?
Like the end.
That's like the end, yeah.
So we could do like a Hot Saucy
There-
Day meetup?
Probably the 26th to the 29th.
Oh,
Drinks.
Australia Day though.
Yeah? What Australia Day? I'm not Australian. I'm not celebrate that shit.
Excuse me.
Invasion Day?
It's a shit
Didn't
day.
they like cancel
Yeah, but
Australia
it's-
Day or something?
No,
I doubt that.
there's been like arguments about the date that they want to change Australia Day to, so actually
Why?
coincide with the invasion.
They cancelled the hottest 100 on Australia Day.
They moved
they
it to the
moved it.
27th.
And they made a weekend out of it.
Yeah,
They
which-
they want to be segregated from this
drama. Mm.
which in sense has made this quite a political move as well. I mean,
Yeah.
Hey, I was
we're trying to
away
not be
for
political about
map
it, so-
selection. Was it Praxis?
No, it was BOE.
I thought it was
There's 19 votes for
No,
BOE.
why BOE?
We want Braxis.
Oh, it is BOE.
Fuck BOE.
Thank God it's not Braxis.
Okay.
Oh,
so-
no.
Why BOE?
Braxis
though?
has the most.
Battlefield of Eternity. Come on, Battlefield.
Battlefield is
Oh, look at that,
so
Braxis has the
comp
most.
dependent.
Doesn't
Daxis
have
is
the
winning
most.
by 2 by 1
Wait.
now.
What?
Oh, what?
BOE is the better of the two.
It was
man.
19 before. No,
Oh, that was before. This is now.
you can't. No.
Like
no.
practice guy.
That's not fair.
Daxis time.
No. That's not how this works.
When one number is bigger than the other number.
There you go. Are you happy now?
My tiles are team.
Why don't you just like?
Close the votes now. End it. It's over.
No.
Yeah, close the
Okay.
votes now. It's ended. It's done.
It's a tie.
I lost
Right,
the list.
Fat 94 is going to win.
Fat
Yeah. I vote Fat.
Fat 94 for Volskaya.
Yeah, totally.
Wait, is he here?
No.
No.
He's searching unranked.
Lol.
What?
Can you find
He's
it?
been doing that for hours.
Yeah, he's been doing it for an hour.
Why
He's
isn't he
doing-
streaming at this
he's gonna
time?
try and break his streak because I
Oh,
ruined
God.
it last time.
Yes, you did.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, but Hanamura is winning.
Oh. See what you did there.
Yeah, just going to close the vote. 3, 2, 1. Done.
Alright, so Hanamura it is. Let's do it.
I'm back. Oh, was it really?
No, that's you changed it. That's not how this works.
This isn't a democracy.
Oh, I see the edited.
Kind of is. That means
What
it's-
was it, Naked?
It was Battlefield of Eternity.
Oh, really? Why does anyone like that more than Hanamura?
All good 2-lane maps, you know.
Hanamura is great. Just play Cho'Gall and win.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, pour it
Daxus
up.
is great. Gone one.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, one more player. One more player.
One more.
I've seen Gump Shot. I've messaged him to see because he's
Gump
heroes.
Yeah, that Gump.
Gump Shot.
Oh, Gump.
Bloody Gumpy.
Gumpers.
I'll see if JD wants to.
Just type in.
Oh, here he comes. There he is.
Hey, Gumpy.
There we go.
There he is. There we go.
You're a legend, Grumpshot.
And welcome.
Grump the Saviour.
All right, we ready? We ready to start waving bye-bye? Bye-bye?
Was born ready.
Bye-bye.
What do you mean?
Wave!
Ready,
Wave!
Goodbye for. Ah! Oh, blank.
Yay! How
I
are
see.
you? And Panda.
I know nobody on my team.
Hey, I asked you to come and we got teamed up together. What kind of?
Knack, do you
Hello.
have a partner?
Yeah, mate, you.
Oh, I'm in again. Could I get another 60 seconds?
Mate, you've had like.
I've had a minute.
Second.
I've had a minute all night. I think I deserve it.
Go for it, buddy. Go for it, buddy.
By the way, just a heads up.
Oh, I want her to co-cast the next one, man.
Oh,
Hey, I go. Is it Battlefield of
be a second.
Eternity?
Yeah, it's Battlefield.
Okay, cool.
Naked was oh, he left. Naked was a sneaky little weasel, changing it around.
Ah, yeah. I was hoping for Braxis, so it would be a short game, potentially. Who do we have?
So you've got Fongo. I guess I'll just solo this one. We've got exactly the right number. The other team's got Chuck, Lyrizen, Crazy Dave, BFG, Pointy. Chuck, Lyrizen, Crazy Dave, BFG, and Pointy. Alright, gonna go see if they're ready.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh,
Is everybody ready?
heck up to support. Yeah, I think we're ready.
Mm.
Do you know what game we're playing, man?
This is Warframe,
Yeah. Okay, good.
What are you talking about? It's forts, mate.
Oh, Age of Empires? Yeah, sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you said StarCraft, didn't you? You did say StarCraft, yeah.
Yeah, some SimCity.
Left 4 Dead 2.
Alright, you guys good to go?
What?
You good to go? That's the right team, isn't it? You got the right team? Yep.
Yes.
Lyrizen not 100% keen on banning, so it's a little bit awkward. Alright, I'm just going to throw it out there and say probably GarageBand to start with. Oh, Zul'jin! Is it going to be GarageBand? Is it going to be GarageBand? Yes, it is! My opinion, Garrosh not quite OP at the moment. He is quite feared though, I think, because you find that there's a certain portion of people who just simply can't deal with him. And that's not a reflection of overall skill. There are some very, very good players who will incessantly just keep feeding and feeding the Garrosh. Knackered! And so as a consequence, people will often just try and ban him because they don't want anyone on their team to feed. Don't want to take the chance that they've got all 5 players who know how to deal with him. Zul'jin, on the other hand, is quite strong at the moment. I think marginally OP. His guillotine build is pretty solid, especially if he stacks the Whirring Blades. If he takes Arcanite Axes. Greymane also quite strong, not OP though. So we've got Greymane there for a first pick on red team. Joanna and Vala, decent. I like, I play a fair bit of Vala, I used to anyway, but I absolutely love being on the same team as a Joanna. Really sort of, I guess, I feel like it lets you focus on whoever you can hit, but then when she does do her pull-in, it exposes new targets, and you don't really have to change your distance very much. So, I think it helps, and quite often the brawlers on the enemy team, when they do see the pull-in, and it gets some of their squishies in it, they'll start swinging at Joanna, and just leave the Vala alone. Which is psychological, doesn't happen at every level of play, but, I've always loved playing with a Joanna as well. Oh, Morales Anubarak. One of the stronger tanks in the game at the moment. I think, in my opinion, Pointy plays a very, very excellent Anubarak. I dare say we will probably see the Pointy on the Anub. They do have the option of switching them around though. Tournament draft. Don't normally go tournament draft, but some of the more competitive people don't want the enemy team to see who is selecting which hero, which is, you know, it's okay. It's fair enough. Malthael ban and a Garrosh ban from the blue team. Don't think that tells us enough. I mean, that is good against the Sonya. She's a very high health hero. If they are going to go double tank, Malthael is a very solid ban. But also, if they're just sort of going to go melee heavy and have their whole team quite squished up, they know that ETC is out of the picture most likely because Anubarak's been picked. But a Malthael can definitely, with his ulti, play Malfurion. I'm not playing. The people who are playing can't hear you, buddy. Should get in, low key Jinx. Are you in Oceania or are you American? Going for the Li Ming ban there, I guess. Try and protect the Morales a little bit. Also stop the massive burst damage on the Greymane. Rhaegar, solid. Also works quite well with Joanna, in my opinion. I think that this is just sort of looking more and more like blue team might go for a double tank composition here. Yeah, low key Jinx. If you're in Australia or surrounding countries like New Zealand, Singapore, even even like a PNG or Indonesia, you're more than welcome to sort of come in and hop on our Discord, unreallaussies.com. You can get our Discord link from there, and you can hop in. ! HOTS space join will get you into the next match. Tannis pick. Okay, yep. So not really double tank, but potentially double tank. His shields are, pretty reliably procced, especially with the beetles on the field. Can't control who they hit. Going to reset the roster for the next match. Ooh, what was that? A Brightwing pick? An Alarak. Very, very high sort of quick damage on the red team. Anubarak to pop that Joanna out of action. And then a Polymorph from Brightwing to get the Artanis out of action. Greymane and Alarak can very, very quickly burst down a character like Rhaegar or Vala. I think that is a very clever team selection there from the red team. Could fail if it's not perfectly coordinated, but if it is perfectly coordinated, that will hurt blue team very, very much. The Polymorph is devastating to Artanis. It doesn't just take him out for the 2 seconds or whatever length of time it is. It means that for that 2 seconds, not only is he unable to attack, but he's also unable to reduce the cooldown on his shield overload. which is his main form of defense. That's what makes him tanky. Without that, he's not tanky at all. I do play a lot of Artanis, and I do not like Brightwings who polymorph me. It's very, very frustrating. I think it can be done mid-dash as well, so it can catch you out of position. Lyrazan getting in very early on the next one. One thing I didn't mention actually is that Blue Team definitely has better wave clear here. Not that that's a super important thing on this map, but if they get an opportunity to really use that, could make a pretty big difference, I think. Joanna with a bit of the taunting there. BFG getting hurt, but the double healer factor is just, that's going to sustain them forever. Chuck doesn't have to run out of mana. Shouldn't see a whole lot happen up here. I mean, an Artanis can grab an Alarak quite easily, but he can't burst down his whole health bar, and Alarak has a laning heal. That was a very, very good telekinesis from Alarak there. Tried to follow it up with a silence, couldn't quite get it off the... Yep, excellent timing on those silences. Crazy Dave is playing out of control Alarak here. Oh, Coffee Clubber in a little bit of trouble. Gonna get the heal though. Oh, Blanket's in trouble. He needs to... And now with the Brightwing assist as well, they can just push all the way. He's quite low. He needs to cop a heal. He's already used his fountain. Just stacking up his shield regen there. It's popped. Yeah, Crazy Dave knows what he is doing with that Alarak. Gul'dan getting taken out by the Grey Mane. Red team is fighting as 5 here. Blue team not taking that luxury. They are going to be outnumbered here. In response, yeah, the polymorph on the Artanis, surrounded by the stun wall as well from the Immortal. Very hard to counter that. So blue team's going to have time to respawn and regroup. Red team wants to set a trap for them. Oh, they went for the Joanna though. Red team's going to kill it faster. Much better sort of sustained damage, I think, with Vala. Doesn't hurt to have the lightning shield from Rhaegar as well, and of course the life drain and the Qs from Gul'dan. Yeah, Blank, I think you probably should have learned your lesson from top lane before. Crazy Dave is not going to allow you to do any sort of sneaky blade dash swap action right underneath his gate. Oh, that fort will go down. Probably the side tower as well. No, not quite. Nearly. So Crazy Dave's gone double quest. It's one of the harder builds to play. Pawnee's out of mana. He's not going to be able to do anything if he gets focused here. They managed to get the kill on the Vala though. That's most of their damage gone. Rhaegar's down. Pandemonium's going to struggle to stay in there. He is Joanna, but he has no heals. Nice steal on that top camp there from Red Team. BFG come down to, I guess, offer some moral support. Oh, the bribe. BFG, you sneaky little weasel. That's good timing too, because that is not going to be up for the next Immortal. So Red Team just trying to grab this one here. Down bottom, they should know. Pawnee and BFG should know that blue has disappeared. They've left the map vision. Crazy Dave managing to get that bottom Merc camp as well, and they have released the Summoner. So this is some solid lane push happening. Both lanes during the Immortal fight in the middle. Blue Team is going to focus down that Immortal though. They're taking it down nice and quick. Red Team needs to just team fight this out, get a pick or two. Yeah, good flask from Greymane, lots of solid damage. Oh, and the stun wall from the Immortal! Vala is vulnerable! Oh! They did get the Rhaegar though. That means Blue Team's time is limited. They don't have any other mechanism for healing apart from Gul'dan's self-heal. Oh, will they get the pick on the Vala? No. Greymane shooting the wall? They need to quickly turn and get the Immortal, get the Angel, kill the Angel immediately. Then Blake is just buying time for his team to come in and help him. Oh, he's going to get picked though. Very, very nice corruption there from Coffee Clubber, aka Bakery. That's going to be his quest is complete. Obviously, managed to get the 6 strikes off there. So Red Team's gone for a 4 defend 1 attack methodology here. They're getting constant picks. They've just got their ultis. Haven't all picked him yet. We do have Emerald Ring Wind on Brightwing. Go for the throat for Greymane. The web, the cocoon, of course, for Anubarak. Stim drone for Morales, and Alarak hasn't picked his yet. Doesn't have to pick it yet. He's gone for the dive. Deadly charge. Yeah, good charge in from Alarak there. The blind is solid though from Blank as a return. Pandemonium trying to draw the red team away. Greymane not getting as much damage as he wishes he could. Is he going to be able to ulti that Rhaegar? No, not quite. Have got the fort down though. Brightwing's in a little bit of trouble. They do still have the second healer though. Only half damage though. Without Alarak, they don't have damage. Pointy splitting it up for his teammates there and burrowing under. Very nice escape, Pointy. Yeah, it's Pointy playing a little bit to the psychological weakness on blue team by knowing that he was low health. Blue team would want to chase him, so he goes off in a different direction to the rest of his teammates, luring them away. I think it's clever. You know, he might have got picked off, but I think it was the right decision. I think it was the smarter decision. Oh, the Gul'dan's so low, copping a heal and a little bit of life steal. They're trying to chase him and not quite catching him. He is very low on mana though. Vala also low on mana. Their damage is limited. Blue team's damage is very low at the moment. Tannis going to take one for the team and give them some time to get away. Blue team did deny that Mercamp though. BFG's going for another bribe. He's going for another bribe. He's got enough. He's got enough. Oh, they can see him. They can see him. Wow, this is going to be 4v3 in favour of the red. And the Emerald win. BFG, some excellent play there. That hurts. Maybe. I'm thinking about pausing. But it is the Greymane who left. And red team's just playing the advantage anyway. Blank doing the right thing, going for Morales, but Alarak has his back. Brightwing also with a polymorph. I'm going to go for a pause here. I'm not sure what the OO is. Oh, he doesn't have voice.
Yeah, he doesn't have a mic, so it's really hard to tell if he gets back or not.
Can you type in the hot chat if you can hear us, Lurizen?
I've messaged him. He might have crashed his whole computer. Messaged him on Discord and in game. Alright, we'll give him a minute to respond. Does anyone have him? Does anyone know him? Like, are any of you from Roles Undefined?
Roles Unspecified? No.
Roles Unspecified, that's it.
We just left and came back then.
I don't think he's part of Roles
He's back.
Unspecified.
He's back. He's back. He's back.
Is he?
Okay,
Chuck,
yep.
I don't recognize the name.
We don't have Chuck at the moment.
Alright, looks like we're good to go. You ready?
We'll just wait for Chuck, yeah. He went to the toilet or something.
I don't usually take this ult, so forgive me if I go way too ham.
Are you watching the stream?
Yeah, I usually take the other one first, but I think the way that it was playing out, I reckon I like the deadly charge this
the way
time.
the fights were going, I thought this one would be more beneficial, but...
That play against Artanis was phenomenal, by the way.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. Okay, everyone's here?
Alright. Yeah. Yep.
You guys all still there, or did anyone go for a break?
No, we're here.
We're here.
Alright, good to go?
Yep.
Yep.
And away we go. They're trying to get the jump on the Immortal, but if they fight underneath it, it's going to be to their detriment. Blue team's not going for it though. They've only got 3 in there for the combat. Gul'dan's up the top, trying to, I guess, protect that fort. What a stalemate! I think the fear only hitting one person. The Stimpak went onto Greymane, but he's focusing the Immortal. BFG's just going to go down. Oh, nearly got saved by the Emerald Wind. Red team's starting to look really unhealthy here. They're all getting a bit low. They managed to get the pick off on Artanis. He's buying time for Violet to wear down that Immortal. Oh, but Rhaegar's going to go down too fast as well. Oh, Gul'dan is now in trouble. He's never going to get away from that. Buzzington is left alone. Unfortunate. Nice sort of, blue team looks like they were coming in with a real strong chance there, but red team managing to turn it back around, even with just 4 of them. I think it was just 4 of them. Yeah, Joanna's got unstoppable, guys. Very hard to stun lock that woman. She is low on mana though, she's going to have to go back. So the demon should at least get through this wall here. Might start laying into the fort a little bit, the keep. No, I'm not a pro player. Some of us think we are pro players, low key Jinx, but we're lying to ourselves. We're just in a big community. We do have teams. We do play in tournaments, but we still have jobs. We don't make any money from this. So, like I said, man, if you want to come around and join in, the command's in our Discord. The Discord's on our website, unrealaussies.com. Morales going down, manages to get the Stimpak off on Greymane just before she dies though. Greymane goes in for the kill on Joanna, he's not going to get it though. It's now 4v5 in favour of the blue team. Red team didn't quite get that keep, very, very unfortunate. See, red team very, very slowly wearing down the blue team here. They are starting to look very unhealthy. Rhaegar's already used his Ancestral and then bang. The talent advantage, really doing it for the red team here. Alarak could go down, maybe not before he gets to Joanna. If he's got a good deadly charge. If he's got another, he's used his lightning. Did he take double lightning? He hasn't picked it yet. Everybody so freaking low. Double lightning might have helped you in that fight, Crazy Dave. You just got to get your triple hit on the lightning center to get both of your quests and get your sadism back up to its full potential. He's got 10% from Ryvrak's shield, which isn't too bad. As long as he stays alive, that will stack up very, very nicely indeed. I was talking with Pointy about this earlier today. The tactic of denying the enemy team the summoner camp. That's not dead, guys. That's not dead. There we go. And thanks to BFG's... okay, the demon's already half health. Thanks to BFG's bribe, they've been thoroughly denying blue team's summoner camp. Pointy wants the kill on Coffee Clubber, aka Bakery. Manages to get the ghoul down. Greymane's trying to hunt down that Vala. He's going to struggle though. Oh, so close. But Joanna and Artanis both falling. Pandemonium. Yeah, that's a fair call. There we go. And she's back already. So all they really want from this is the second keep. They might be able to push for the win if they get a pick or two. They do have the level advantage, but not a talent advantage. Red team's in a good spot. If they can get a pick, and there it is. The pick on the Vala is really, really going to hurt blue team here. That's going to make red team want to go for the core. Also takes away a lot of their potential damage on the Immortal. This is really hurting him. And the Rhaegar goes down too. The keep is not offering any defense because there's so many minions there as well as the Immortal to take the damage. So oh, amateur. That's an interesting one. I guess he's doing that to kill the Immortal. Triple Strike and Plasma Burn for additional shield cooldown, I guess. Alright, look, it's for me, the Alarak. The Alarak was easily the best player in that game. What's he got here? So Greymane had no deaths, and Lyrizen was chasing down the right people. I saw him separate the Vala a couple of times. Really sort of, disabling blue team's damage, because Artanis wasn't a damage build. He was an immortal killing shield build. So without Vala, all they really had was Gul'dan for a fight. So by chasing away the Vala, Greymane was doing an excellent job, even if he didn't get the kill, still removing her from the fight, and then of course able to just walk back himself. But the Alarak, some of those telekinesis moves and silences on the Artanis trying to do a dash were thorough. They were amazingly thorough, using his lightning to keep his health nice and topped up, taking both quests, and then taking Deadly Charge. That is about as risky an Alarak play as it gets. But, I mean, he did the damage that he needed to. So it worked. Rite of Rakshir as well. About as risky an Alarak play as you can get. I don't think he ever finished his E quest, his lightning quest, but he definitely did finish the Discord Strike quest. Which, in my opinion, is harder to get than the Lightning Quest. I think the Lightning Quest is easy to get, especially at the start of the game when all the walls are still up. So you can often aim the wall and get 3 people in between you and the wall. But yeah, that was phenomenal Alarak play. I really, really liked it. It's not the build that I play, but I can recognise how well he utilised it. Well done, Crazy Dave.
Bobgoat?
He's really bad.
He was amazing. He was MVP with a definite honourable mention to Nitro on KT. Yeah, they just wiped it.
Was this for Lobby 4 you're talking about?
Yes. Game 7 and 8 we didn't have a commentator, but ETC and KT.
It was 23 kills to 0.
Oh wow, Jesus.
It was probably like that in a 5-minute game.
Pretty close game then.
Yeah, only if you like it rough.
And we don't have this recorded. Replays, please.
No, you don't want to see that replay.
Want to see that replay?
It was quick. It was brutal.
Has everyone else given their MVP speech?
Yes.
Teams 5 and 6.
Yeah, Konya on the Greymane did so much damage.
Konya playing Greymane? What?
Got a lot of really good kills.
Greymane, come back. Greymane, come back.
I don't even play Sylve, so you can't play a main either.
Alright, I won't play my main.
Good.
Well done. For my game, teams 3 and 4. Whoa. For teams 3 and 4, Crazy Dave on that Alarak was impeccably spectacular. Those
No, he was a prick.
he was an impeccably spectacular prick, if you will. And those silences and telekinesis fucking up the Artanis Blade Dash and therefore resetting the shield made it hell.
Disgusting.
Yeah, and then in the team fights, I mean, his build was solid risk. He took both quests, so he had the potential for really low damage if he died, and Rite of Rakshir, and he took Deadly Charge before Invulnerability. It was as risky as it could possibly get, but he played it well and he deserves it.
Nice, Brad.
Sounds horrible to play against.
Peeled for solidly.
You did lightning build.
Yeah, you got a very, very good mention at one point about quarter way through, Pointy. I think it was you led the team away from your buddies. Oh, you'll have to watch it. I can't remember it specifically.
It's good.
It was good. It was a good match. Blue team struggled the whole time, but they fought, and there was a point where it looked like they were going to take out red team, get a team wipe, and get the immortal, maybe get a keep. But I don't know fucking how, but red team somehow managed to top up their health and come back, so...
It was embarrassing.
So who was MVP in...
3 and 4, that was Crazy Dave. 5 and 6, that was Lumiere, wasn't it?
Me, mate.
Konya.
Konya.
What a legend. We need
Too good.
For sign-ups, though.
Greymane.
What a legend.
We have 46 in lobby chats.
Yeah, because I cannot join because I cannot chat.
You've been signed
We
up.
had-
I
you mean
already
that
added
says-
this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, shark, mate.
Okay. Gather yourself, Clay. Gather yourself.
Okay.
So word is you've been drinking, Claymore?
Yeah, it's gotten around.
If we can get one more, I'd love to have the drunkie co-cast with me.
You got 40. You got 40. You got 40. Oh, or is already on there.
You're 41.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, 41. Rob.
Yeah, come
Yes!
Come past, Clay.
Go smell that 20-year-old
No!
port.
Oh, I'm gonna start hyperventilating. Oh,
Oh, don't get nervous.
Is there a solution for that, Claymore? Is there a solution?
Hold on.
Just have some
Hold
more
on.
wine,
Drink
Mum.
more port.
Strategic vomit. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Spat out my drink.
I think we should do Brux's holdout.
I'm just kidding. I didn't throw up right here.
You've commentated at least 2 or 3 times before.
Oh,
Chuck?
but I feel like I was more drunk than this now.
Chop down real quick.
Oh, I think
Quick
Infernal
Valium.
Shrines is the way to go.
Matt voters up, guys, in the hots chat.
Oh, what fucking Braxis is taking on?
Oh,
Yeah.
Braxis, come on.
no.
Come on, Volskaya.
I'm gonna vote
Let's
for
go.
Volskaya.
Volskaya.
No, well, if you want to play
Fuck all you
Volskaya, go play
people.
Overwatch.
Yeah.
Good point.
Why, when I can play it in HOTS?
Play 2 games at once. It's just easy.
That sounds a bit hard, actually.
Where's Hanamura?
You know what else sounds a bit
Where's
hard?
that on the roadmap?
If you haven't tried the Braxis Brawl this week, it's
It's
lots
already.
of fun.
What are those letters spelling out there?
That brawl is amazing.
What's that last
What the
one?
hell?
I know, talk about XP farm. I did like 12 games in a row and just farmed 300k XP in under 8 minutes every time.
Oh, this is the brawl?
Amazing. Yeah, it was really good. You would have seen me the night after we did it together. I was just like, let's do brawl.
Guess it's Praxis.
Looks like it.
Yeah, that's Braxis. Let's do it.
Yes, we cannot find the list.
No,
P1.
Fine, Braxis.
Maps P1.
If you scroll up, you can see the whole list of the roster. You're on there, don't worry.
Crazy Dave.
He's like really stressing out about this. Can someone
Alright,
find
guys,
him?
Braxis.
Oh fuck, I'm with
Oh, you're on the list.
Penis one.
Not yet. It's gonna random. Penis one.
Penis was the winner.
Penis was the winner.
That's always the winner.
Which one's the penis? Is that the eggplant?
No, it's legit.
No, it's the.
Actually, that's the
You have had way too much to drink.
really.
Maybe in your house.
Shuffle coming up.
The
Perfect
eggplant.
Wave bye bye to all of the
I'm
players.
sorry.
Wow, wow.
Oh, wow.
What dick have you been playing with?
Label.
Oh, Bob, what is this? This
It
is
looks
hey.
like a purple one.
Got you.
Oh, against you again, Pocket.
Oh, Team 1 has copped it. Team 1 has copped it. They've got.
Oh, man.
Ouch, that does like that. See ya.
Yeah, don't like Clay.
Oh,
Definitely are.
yeah.
Wave bye bye to the players. Bye bye. Bye, players.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Ah. Oh, oh.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, you're not even a bottle in man. Is that?
How do you put the lobby in
Slash
thingy?
lobby link. Space, whatever your messages.
What channel are we in? Jesus, there's too many channels here.
Are you
Ah, there we
commentating
go.
lags or?
You're in
I don't
YouTube.
know. No, I'm not.
Jackass on YouTube. You are.
No career ruining mentions, okay? And then I'll do it. I'm serious.
So am I, Claymore. So am I.
Take me seriously, damn it. Hi, Delirious.
See ya.
Alright, we're in Delirious leaving. See you. Shoutcasting YouTube. My bad. My mistake.
I was like, I can't fucking move. I was about to message you and call you bad things.
Sure you were. We're not in a channel with anyone else now. You don't have to pretend to hate me so much.
I don't hate you. We gotta keep the persona up, though. I've had people ask serious questions to me about if we actually hate each other. I like to keep it running.
I've had questions from "Do you hate Claymore?" to "Are you two fucking?"
Oh God, that's awful.
Yeah,
What presumptuous people.
it's clearly very confusing to the outside world.
Good. I like it. Keep it that way. So when does this start going?
As soon as I figure out who's on what team. So 3 we've got Nin, Aureus, Micro, Pandemonium, Andromeda. So Aureus, Andromeda, Micro, Pandemonium, and Nin. Oh, not Nitro. Oh my God, who was that? You?
Fonga.
Oh, it's Fonga.
Fonga. He makes like the fapping noises all the time.
Yeah, I bet he does.
It's yeah. Sometimes I think it's real.
I bet it is.
He just thinks it's a joke.
Pandemonium, Nin, Micro, Andromeda, Aureus. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so on the other team, Nitro, Paul, Lumiere, Buzz, Ultimo. Nitro, Lumiere, Buzz, Ultimo. Yeah, Magic Gnome is Paul. Alright, we're good to go.
So which one are we commentating on?
Teams 3 versus 4.
Versus 4. Okay, hold on. Oh, my notepad's not in here. Hold on.
Sure, I got it.
I need to know for myself. Yeah.
I'll go check that they're ready. Do you want to check Team 4's ready? I'll check Team 3's ready.
Yeah.
Meet you back here. Hey everybody, you guys all set?
Mm-hmm.
We got the teams right? I'm pretty sure the teams are right.
Mm-hmm.
Does Pandemonium not have a mic?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, as soon as Team 4 is ready, I'm going to hit go. Good luck, everybody! Jeez, the girls are quiet tonight. Are you there, Micro?
Yeah, I'm just tired.
Nah.
Hey, I got.
Yeah.
Drag our guys into the stream I'm in, the stream chat. I should say.
Yes, where is he?
In Overwatch channel.
No worries, be there in a sec.
Tell me that's funny, joke.
How long does
Sure
it
they
take to ask him if they're ready? Seriously.
I can't jump back into the channel, you halfwit.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Well,
Game set.
well, if you put it that way.
Oh.
Yeah, not thinking, not on my toes today.
No. Well, I jumped in and I was like, are you guys ready? And I was like, chick, chick, boom. And I thought you were going to jump me out. And it was really awkward. And everyone was like, oh, how drunk are you? And I was like, not too bad. But how's your day going? Since I'm stuck here until Ag pulls me out. It was crap.
Well, I had, because I'm used to doing it with Ardra. So, and she can hop into this channel.
Yeah, because you give her officer permissions. I don't have any.
No, you don't, because you're not as awesome.
Okay.
I lie.
You can just give them to me and then we won't have this problem in the future. I won't abuse them like Fongo does.
Sure you won't. Considering that you are co-casting today, you can have a caster privilege. There you go, boom, you've got a pretty purple name now. Let's test it. You ready?
What are...
Really? You can't move?
Wait, no. Hold on. Let me. I have to find it.
You can do it. Yay! All right, so Greymane banned straight up. I'm betting Garrus. There it is.
Yeah, it's been a ban every single match so far that I've played in.
Oh, Pandemonium's female. Unless, well, I guess having a boyfriend doesn't make you female, does it?
Why does that matter, Ag?
Because that is a majority female team.
I just want to tell everyone that we are gender neutral here, and we accept.
I don't know if I'd call myself gender neutral, but but yeah, you get the gist.
Vala with an awful skin, which I hate, but moving on.
Oh, you hate that skin?
Yeah, it's gross, man.
Oh, why? I love it so much.
Disgusting.
She a cowgirl. She rounding up cattle.
Gross. Oh, it's tough because I don't really know who everyone is.
No, and some people really like tournament draft, which is okay. I mean, all it really means is that, say the enemy team picks a Nubarak, you don't know who's going to take it. You don't know if Pointy's going to take it or if, BFG is going to take it. So that's why they like it, and that's the only effective difference it has. I think that that's a very sort of niche sort of advantage to.
The Onyx guys really seem to push it, but I just the last game I played, they were kicking and screaming about it because they thought it wasn't up at the time, and I was just like, well, who would you switch with? Like, who would you switch? And they're like, well, no one. I'm like, okay, what's the point? Like I see the point in the context of a tournament. However, in this, it's for fun. It's for bragging rights. We don't really need all the kit and caboodle.
Yeah, look, the only downside to it, in my opinion, is for this point, when we're looking at it, we've got no idea. So, like you might see someone pick Artanis. What if me, Hero, and BFG are all on the same team? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
But that's why I see it in a tournament's set where you would have a team where you know these people.
Yeah.
This person plays Sonya, Varian, Arthas, or whatever, and someone else picks it. You can probably guess at that point they're going to switch it up. So then you ban for the other pick. I think here it's too difficult to really utilize it because we are mixing up the teams. So it's not just Onyx teams together and not UA teams together.
Yeah, it is a bit different. And I
love Cho'Gall games.
And you want to know what's funny about it as well? They picked it after Vala was already picked. Yeah. Which is tricky. Vala and Lieutenant Morales. So she takes Manticore at level 13, I think it is, and then also takes Rancor at level 20 and gets a stim drone. She can deal very, very solid damage, like 50% of Cho'Gall's health in just a couple of seconds.
Cho'Gall can be a good pick, but it can also kick you in the butt.
It can. Look, okay, I think they've picked well around it. Oil's a good support for Cho'Gall. And Medivh, I mean, I've never really paid much attention to Cho'Gall using portals, but the invulnerability is going to help. The other player is a Genji who has his own invulnerability, so there's going to be invulnerabilities coming out of Red Team's ass.
Yeah. This should be interesting. I'm pretty excited.
Are ya? How many glasses of wine excited are you?
2.
That's not that much.
No, that's what I was telling Bongo earlier. He was having shots at me, and I was just like, "No, dude, I'm fine." I'm like, "This is normal," so I don't know what you're talking about.
Exciting times, exciting times. Had the meeting with Merlin earlier.
Yeah.
Merlin's gonna step up.
What's she gonna do?
She wants to start a team.
Oh.
Yep.
I just asked her about it the other day.
Yeah, she just messaged me today.
How that works.
Ooh.
Oh, I see what you're doing there. I got your number.
My number? What? Yeah, Merlin's, yeah. Yeah, girls and their backstabbing, you know.
I know, man. I trusted you. I hope you're listening right now. I trusted you.
I can highlight the video if you wish.
That's okay. Betray that trust once, you don't get it back.
What the hell, man? You've gone all hardcore.
No, good. What is with this load time?
Let's see. Who's on the potato?
Buzzington.
Buzzington, yes.
Buzzington. Potato, 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 potato.
It's almost as though he disconnected and reconnected.
Hmm.
I can't remember who Ultimo played last week, but he did get at least one MVP.
Yeah, he did well. I think he was in one of my games. How am I sounding a bit dry?
I'm lying. I'm just trying to stir the pot, mate. It's really, really funny to watch you get all fired up.
Uh-huh.
Don't pretend like you don't know that's true.
Red's taking a slightly different route through the bottom lane. It's an interesting little weave there. But they are keeping Genji top at least to get some soak, since they are...
Yeah, just to make sure he gets all the XP. They need to hit someone else. Morales is just heal, 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 heal.
And the chokeall damage is working very well for Ariel at the moment as well.
Yep, look at that.
She's
Already full again.
constantly filled, yeah. It's just massive amount of push as well. Medivh's just there really as a backup, honestly, for that protect to get chokeall out if he needs to. But
Yeah, I mean he can. His vision might come in a little bit useful mid game, in bird form, because I mean the walls are quite hard to get around on this map. I mean the portals we haven't really seen them used yet, but and another kill.
down Bala.
No, they already got Lunara, I think, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah, they're up to 2 kills.
I thought she had a just a little bit of. Oh, you're right.
Of course I am, because I know how to push tab.
No, I just
I'm
didn't think that she didn't die. I thought that she had just a little bit of health left.
She had a couple of close calls, so you might be thinking of one of those where she sort of came out but then came back in. Oh, Joanna's out of mana. She's going to have to go back.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
look
could
at that
keep
heal.
pushing this, honestly. Like, they could just keep pushing this at this point. They'll go back for the objective, though.
That heal is so strong.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be hard for a single target healer like Morales to kind of compete with that, honestly.
Oris has been struggling a little bit against Genji up there. Magic Gnome is quite good though. I've seen him play a few games now.
Yep.
And this is not the best map for...
trying to sneak around there and get the point. Very clever.
Yeah, well, she's got it.
Just as long as the team doesn't suffer for it. Oh, coming in. Oh, the team doesn't back her up.
No. What's going on? She had Unstoppable and everything. She was very, very safe. They had plenty of opportunity to try and hit that Oriole.
been a great opportunity for them to hop in. See if they could just get on the Oriole, Cho'Gall will go down.
Yeah, definitely.
Even with Nitro's protect, it just wouldn't quite be enough.
They haven't even seen the portal use yet either. And the Genji comes in, he's gone right after that Morales. Morales is going to... Oh, he backs out!
Andromeda's going down.
Look, she lasted, she tried. I think she made the right call going in there, but...
Effort. It's just insane that they have stayed in this lane the entire time, have not gone back.
I know, yeah, it's crazy.
That Oriole has kept them topped up the entire time.
Well, they've effectively got 3 players with no mana. Oriole, Cho, and Gull. None of them use mana.
Yep.
Oh god, that Genji's hurting poor Aureus badly. He has gone for I guess a tanky spider build. Yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah. Johanna's gone and taken the point again from red team.
At least they're getting the steals.
She's trying. I'll give Johanna that.
Yeah, look, sorry, Joanna, probably one of the better tanks to be used in this situation. Just because of all that CC. You've got the CC from and the portals are coming in now, yeah. Yeah, CC from Cho'Gall, the displacement, plus some CC from Oriole. Genji gets the finish. Oh, this is rough.
I think the problem is the blue team doesn't really have any AoE damage. For example, like a Jaina could drop down her AoE cast and kind of get them as they're running away. The blue team's constantly having to run back and can't actually attack. So I think some AoE would really help them out in this situation. Maybe even rotating one of the other players down and switch out Nazebo.
Wow, this is... So far, we're 5.5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel sorry for these guys. They're copping it.
They've really just focused on this one lane, and Genji was just really there to poke up top while they push through this. I mean, they can finish this game now, essentially.
I feel bad because Andromeda's doing so well too. I think she's one of the better tank players that we have in UA.
And look, kudos to Morales. They somehow managed to keep 4 of them really alive for the most part. Doing well, switching between targets.
Genji gets another finisher. And he's going to hit Micro with the poison dash?
Yeah.
No.
Morales is gone, just Aureus and Micro left.
Yeah, I think she did a little surrender dance at the end there.
Yep. Just a... what a rough game. They could get pushed out on this, though. They are getting...
Oriole's down, so...
Yep.
Cho'Gall's number... Yeah. He's not going to be able to last without heals. There he goes.
They've just got to stop the end of that Zerg wave and push out bottom lane. Maybe try the Nazebo to push in top while he can. You have 3 players down as well.
So I mean, red team had longer death times than the blue team. The blue team got a fair bit of experience. They were 3 levels behind, I think.
Yeah,
but they're still missing their ulti. Yeah.
Yeah, if they can just lane very quickly, get to 10, they may have a fighting chance, because they're going to have to defend that bottom lane hard.
Well, Aureus is getting ganked hard there. Poor guy. It's a horrible... I don't like this map at all for Nazebo. I'm not sure why he went the Zeb pick on this one.
I'm honestly not a massive fan of the 2 lane maps in general.
No, I don't like them.
I feel like it's very easy for another team to steamroll without really a fair, I guess, to see how it would turn out, because a lot of heroes have better beginning game kind of damage and everything.
So unfortunate synchronization with the ultis from Cho'Gall and Medivh at the same time, but woo! That Medivac! Oh, they might be able to snag a Medivh here.
Come on, get him!
And the save from Ultimo. But is he put himself in danger though? He's used his heal, I think it's still on cooldown, yes! And Medivh drops too!
Oh wow.
Is Valla going to do enough damage? She does!
Light.
Jesus! The chase down on the Medivh, I think, is what did it. It made Oriel sort of move out of position a little bit to try and save him.
Yeah.
But once she exposed herself, they just turned on her.
But this is it that shows exactly the weakness of the team. Once you get Oriel down,
Yes. Yeah, 100%.
and if all they had to do was pick a dive, for example, Lunara's leap kind of poison thing would work really well in that. But even something like a Sonya leap and stun or a Kerrigan would be perfect for this. Nitro trying to 1v1 the Nazeebo and Johanna.
That would be 1v2.
Oh, sorry. I can still count everyone.
I think the word you meant to say was solo. He's trying to solo them.
Solo, yes, that's what I meant. I'm sorry, everyone. Thanks, make me feel awkward.
It's what I do.
They've got both points now, red team.
Yeah, and Morales shouldn't be the one defending there. Vala's the one who really needs to do it.
And even then, that first tower has taken a pretty tough hit. If they get a full wave, they're really in for some trouble.
Longer death timers now too, so the odd pick off is going to make them pay so much more.
Yeah, they're on boss as well.
Oh.
This is just painful to watch. I feel for you guys.
Does it go to top?
My
Boss goes to top?
breaks.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah. But ultimately, that with the Zerg push may give them enough to hang around core to get it down. Blue needs to heavy defend here. And possibly get a few picks in order to focus on the Zerg wave.
Well, if they can get that Oriel first, it means that red team's not going to be able to hold out there for very long. Genji nearly goes down, but Andromeda chases him, but no damage behind her, unfortunately.
Everyone's already backed out.
Nitro's going in for the kill. He's going very hard. Just manages to get it.
Nitro, I just want to put on record that I hate your Medivh.
Yeah, I think everybody does.
Ugh, it's just painful. Look at this. These kill-hungry mongrels. Look at them.
Alright, so look,
game.
we have to pick an MVP, and I definitely do not want to pick the Cho'Gall. I never want to pick Genji.
I think a fair pick would be the Oriel. I mean, the heals is what made that team, quite honestly. But then even so, I would give kudos to the Johanna on the other team. She jumped.
Honestly, I kind of feel like she's MVP worthy. I think she was more notable than. I mean, yes, the Oriel did effectively run it for red team,
but it was easy. It was easy to do that. Not discrediting anything that you've done, Oriel. However, I feel like it's much easier going into it knowing that you're just going to constant top up, whereas Johanna kept jumping in, kept taking the point multiple times, was trying to turn the tide for the team. And for that, I would say MVP.
Yep, I agree. I liked a lot of her engages. I think she timed her shield very well, absorbed it maximum, timed her unstoppable very well.
Even the staying in up at the top there with Medivh and
Yeah.
Gol, that was, I mean, that to me is, I love playing like that because it's trust that in yourself as well as like your own healer that you're going to make it out of it at the end, just stick it out. And I like that. I like ballsy plays, and that was good.
All right, let's go give him the good news.
Yes, move me.
You have the power now, remember?
Okay, I have the power.
Even if you hit spiders, that just protect and
Good
protect.
game, guys.
Hey guys, sorry about the whitewashing that blue team copped in that match.
That was just slaughter.
We are working on the MMR system to try and make them a little bit more even, but until Naked has a couple of days off, it's not going to be finished. So,
Also, just with the freaking, like, we hadn't even counted or thought and, like, Cho'Gall, and that's just such a strong front line. You're just like, oh, fuck it.
You could have just gone.
yeah, look, I mean, you had
The fourth and fifth pick.
you did first pick Vala, and you had the Morales. I think if you guys had have managed to live until level 20, if she took Manticore, Rancor, and the Stim pack, then the Stim drone, it could have gone differently. But because you struggled so freaking hard at level 6, it was just sort of an uphill battle.
Yeah.
But in the end, I mean, we looked at it, and a lot of props go to Oriel. I think Oriel was doing an excellent job with the heals. But we were really actually quite impressed with the JoJo Andromeda. We thought played particularly well for a battle which was always one-sided. She was definitely, doing a solid job of tipping the scales, very nicely timed shields and unstoppables, chasing that Medivh down in that one fight that you really won up top. And Oriel tried to save the Medivh, but in doing so exposed herself, so you then got the kill on the Oriel. So I think, that was the play that impressed us the most.
For me, it was just the fact that, I mean, ultimately you tried to constantly turn the tide for your team. And I admired your play style. I admire ballsiness. And you went in there multiple times, not really knowing if everyone was going to be there, but you were trying to do something. I liked it.
Oh, thanks. It felt like such a bad game.
Yeah, it was a disgusting game, and
you guys are getting rickrolled, but
no discredit to the other team either. Like the Medivh was solid, some of those portals were great, and like I said, the Oriel healing was spectacular. I liked the Genji poison on dash. I don't see it all that often, but I think it's no, I really don't. Not in in-house anyway. I see it in Team League and that, but in in-house I don't usually see it. But we struggled to look past Andromeda. She played a very nice game. So well done.
That was fun.
I agree.
Feels bad, man. I had
Thank you for the
250
suggestion.
the whole game.
Oh, rip.
You had what?
250 ping the whole game.
Oh, get wrecked.
Yeah.
So I take it blank one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just a guess.
Oh, that means mischief won.
Oh,
Good job.
thanks, Claymore.
I
Best
saw you because
Lucio
you were like,
AU.
no, against Pocket Bacon. I'm like,
Yeah, it was like game on. Friendly fire.
And I'm sorry you lost Pocket Bacon. It's so hard in this in-house thing. My heart gets torn lots of different ways. I don't like it.
I just got destroyed up top by the bloody the rag.
Yeah, I was like, are you going to be alright?
You cut out that blank.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, did my mic just go dead?
No. I asked him at the
Blank
start of the
overrides
game.
everyone. He just like.
Sorry.
Followed by Claymore.
No, I asked if it was going to be alright. Game is like,
You keep cutting
And,
out.
Yeah, we can't hear anything.
fuck's
man.
sake!
That
You keep
mic
it-
is
you keep
quality.
it like this,
Quality.
and no one knows what you're
He was
saying.
concerned that he was going to live and he owned. So, moral to the story.
What?
I mean, Sonya
Not
was
even
great.
English?
I was saying that I asked if he was going to be alright versus Sonya 1v1 top lane. He was like, yeah, I should be okay. Finishes the game with fucking 8 kills, 0 deaths, top hero damage, top siege damage, top fucking everything. Best rag ever.
It's a bit of a skill matchup, Sonya versus Rag. There's not really like a clear person who just like wins the fights.
Hello.
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 Although if you see our team selected
shit,
like
Steve.
5 rags all picked, and everyone wanted to be rag. That's bad.
So, well played to Team 1. Had some great players there. We decided to give MVP to AC the Man on Johanna. Cemented the win for Team 1. He interrupted a 5-man mosh from ETC with Johanna's W. And yeah, just did a great job tanking. Only person not to die in the entire match.
Is this where I say?
Congrats.
Is this where I say that was just pure luck and I got beat?
No. You take it. You're like, that was fucking calculated.
Absolutely. I heard the mosh and it's went Q. Got it.
Yeah, fuck you.
Is that W? Pretty
Yeah,
sure it's
W.
W.
There you go. See,
I think he's right. It probably was luck.
It was just face rolling buttons. Like,
What can I say?
He just pressed everything.
yeah,
I
it's
just went
just
keyboard. Bang,
Just-
bang, bang.
yeah.
Fat finger roll.
He just threw his keyboard across the room. Bucket
Because you're so angry about the 5-man mosh.
Fuck you.
And then you got that.
Pretty sure it's
I know it's going to be a 5-man mosh. Throw it. I think he's right. It probably was
It was just face rolling.
Alright, we got a
buttons,
hot
like-
join again.
What can I say?
He just pressed everything.
Yeah, it's
Just went
just
keyboard. Bang,
Just-
bang, bang.
yeah.
Fat finger roll.
He just threw his keyboard across the room. Bucket
Because you're so angry about
Thank
the
you.
5-man mosh.
Fuck you.
And then you got that.
Very good game.
I know it's
Can you pick
So-
who we had for MVP with 5 and 6?
Rag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ragnaros, well played.
Bingo.
Such a good.
I'd nominate Joanna.
We did give her an honourable mention, but we settled for Rag. Excellent play.
Is anyone here? Does anyone want to speak up for the match for Team 7 and 8? Maybe a Phoenix or a Pointy?
Oh,
Funny.
definitely MVP in that one. Like,
Who?
no, who would it have been? Probably the Jaina.
Changed his
Jaina
mind.
probably doing all the. Jaina probably would.
Jaina for all the Rings of Frost.
Yeah.
Who won?
The Blue Team 1, Team 8.
Team 8 won?
Well, it was blue for you.
Yeah, Team 8.
Yeah.
Team 8.
Everyone's
Team 8
aware.
won.
And who was the Jaina?
Bounty Knight.
Double MVP.
Oh, BK. Ooh, another
was
one
a
to
couple-
BK.
there was-
BK's won a few.
There was a lot of Muradin as well, and like the Brightwing had a couple of good disengages with Emerald.
Yeah, those
Was also
emeralds.
thinking
Oh,
of
that
Gul'dan.
emerald where he survived with 3 HP. That was pretty
Yeah.
good. Like that was pretty.
That was pretty clutch.
Self clutch.
Oh, all right. So we're going to go for another.
So I'd assume so.
Yeah.
I think
30 people have joined, I reckon.
30 already. Fuck me, dead.
31.
31.
He's off.
Oh, and anyone new, like, suitors, you can type HOTS join now, so you can join the list.
Do any
Spot me.
casters want to swap out? Is anyone getting a sore throat?
No, I'm good. I'm keen to keep going.
How about you, Ag? Is your throat sore?
Wow, when you say it, it just carries a whole different meaning, Clem.
Exactly.
Fucking that dude.
Suck at that dick.
Fuck me, dude. What's happened to you?
How much
Where have I
what did you
found
have to drink?
myself?
Roasted.
What about Fongo? How you doing, buddy?
Oh yeah, I'm going good, buddy.
All right, cool.
Going.
Ardra?
Chuck, Egg, come on.
I'm sweet.
Oh, all the casters are hardcore tonight.
Yeah. Knackered's paying me, so.
Yeah, I bet he's paying you. Yeah.
He's paying him in cucumbers.
Oh, fuck off!
He's paying him in purple eggplant.
I was going to say, is it an eggplant with you, Claymore?
The big purple dude. Oh, gold. Absolute gold.
Alright, so how many is there? Is that still... Oh, that's down to 30 again. Am I going to solo cast again?
Yeah.
If you get one more, I'll come back with the ag.
Yeah, alright, I'll take mischief. Shut it down, shut it down.
Because that was brutal when I did it.
Look, guys, the next map votes.
It's a joke. Are you joking? No.
Yes. Yes.
Get it out.
Where's the penis?
Get it out. I'm voting purple
Oh,
penis.
they've closed. Hold on.
Ah, okay.
There's no penis.
Wait, who missed out? Who missed out?
Suze.
Claymore, do you want to go again? We'll do 3 of us.
Ooh.
Oh.
Fucking hell, guys! What are you, fucking 11?
Who can't spell?
12.
It's
on
the
the
only
internet,
way that we
everyone's
can get a
11.
game together, Claymore, is if we...
Very true. Oh,
Who can't spell?
You four.
So who was it? Suze.
Suze, yes.
Suze.
Suze.
You could say he has a
Everyone.
oozing voice.
Ah! Good one.
Oh, Jesus. What was that?
What? It was a solid
That's
joke.
I'm just
disturbing.
surprised, guys. We got 41 people in channel and only 9 votes for Hanamura.
Because Hanamura is trash and no one wants it.
Oh.
That's
Yeah, you heard
Wait,
that
which one's
female,
Hanamura?
so
That's
you heard
Infernal
that.
Shrines.
Wow.
But add all the
Brutal
other
tonight.
people that voted anything but.
Where's the eggplant?
Yeah, you just want to touch that eggplant.
Yeah,
There you go.
big eggplant.
There we go.
Yeah.
Can we get some upvotes?
Oh yeah, get the jizz in there, get the jizz in there.
Wow, wow.
Everyone that votes Bongo gets paid an eggplant instead of...
Oh.
I feel dirty just being in the same channel as you guys.
And there they go.
You do realise the eggplant is for ARAM, yeah?
Sure.
That, never mind. I'm
No,
not gonna
egg-
run with that. I'm just gonna leave it where it lies.
Eggplant,
Ross
Sparring
Cavern.
Gardens.
Lost Cavern.
Vote for the eggplant, guys. Don't be a baby.
Seriously, it's Lost Cavern.
Come on, vote for the eggplant.
10 seconds.
Everyone loves
Right.
the eggplant.
You can vote for every one of them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Infernal Shrines.
But ARAM with an
I think
honourable
that's the most
mention.
votes we've ever got.
You are all trash pandas.
Pointy, did you want to play a game? To open up the sign-ups.
No, that's right.
Are you not in it, Pointy?
That's right. Oh, Connie. It's okay.
It's disappointing.
Pointy.
Why doesn't he shoutcast to someone?
You should come with us. Oh. Okay.
Good night.
Gotcha.
Good night, point.
See you tomorrow. Bright and
Yes,
early. 4
tomorrow
a.m.
at the crack of dawn for practice.
Yeah, crack of
Guys,
dawn.
Infernal Shrine shuffling
Past
now.
crack of dawn.
Well, now it's starting to sound a bit tired.
Tough work. It's tough work.
You all
No, I
right?
think it's his mic.
I think you need more eggplant. Eh?
He's like, I just can't put up with these kids any longer.
Hey, Fongo, when you make lasagna, vegetarian lasagna, what do you put there instead of the meat?
You know eggplant's in there. You know it's in there.
Yeah, you put eggplant in there instead of meat, don't you?
Yeah, I do. You got a problem with
Get
that?
that eggplant in there. Chop it up.
Yeah.
Get it in there. Real
Oh,
good.
yeah, it's getting in there.
Fucking
Going
hell.
live stream at the moment, guys.
No,
he doesn't.
It
edit.
certainly is.
He doesn't edit for YouTube. It's straight on there.
And it's only in the YouTube channel. You're a liar.
I can put this wherever I want.
If
You're a
Ag's in
liar.
the room, if Ag's in the chat, that's what's going on.
You're a liar.
No.
I don't like liars.
No. I was watching it a few weeks ago.
I'm not calling you a liar. I'm calling
Hey,
Ag a
Aga,
liar.
can you move? I'll go
He's
through
a
the
liar.
channel again. Cheers.
Ag, you liar.
Oh, I got a screenshot.
What are you screenshotting?
Oh, just unrelated to this. Never mind.
Wow.
Yeah, can we
Wow.
have a chat about this?
Can we have a little
Yeah, can we have a little word?
You guys with your
Little-
secret
little-
secret screenshotting each other. Just
Ag, I need an hour chat after this, man. I need to get some things off the chest.
It probably has something to do with eggplants.
Oh, fuck you and your egg.
You gotta get some eggplant off your chest, mate.
Yeah, because he's going to need some serious therapy.
Eggplant lasagna.
What's wrong with that? It's good.
Creamy goodness.
Oh, Jesus!
All right, ladies, we're getting out of here.
Yeah, calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down.
You can move yourself, Claymore. Wow.
I
don't
literally
know.
choked on my ice cream when you said that.
We
Which
are
part?
so
Which part?
funny.
I have cherry ripe ice cream tonight.
Oh, very nice. Which part was going to make you choke on it, though?
The creamy goodness.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did have hubby actually got me the cherry ripe, and I was like, not a big fan, so he got me the connoisseur mango, the mango coconut connoisseur, but then he had some left over that he didn't eat, so it's ice cream.
Which one's Toga? I think that's Best Oreo, yeah?
Crazy Dave's a master? Nice.
Yeah, I saw him play Alarak before. It's fucking sensational.
Yeah. We were against him before, and he had a different border up. He had just his level border up before.
Pandemonium, Oriel, Stokey, Lyrazin, and Crazy Dave. Lyrazin, where are ya? There we go. The other team is Bob Goat, AC, Nitro, Space Phoenix, and Ultimo. Bob Goat, Space Phoenix, Ultimo, Nitrosol, and AC. Yes, good. Alright, who wants to check if they're ready?
I will go. What is the team again? Team 3?
3 and 4.
Okay, I'll go 3.
You guys are all set? I got the teams right, yeah?
Yep, looks like it. Seems good to me.
Yeah.
Alright, good luck, guys. Enjoy yourselves. Yeah, Team 4 is good to go.
They're ready.
Have you been reading the lobby chat? Best Oriel is Togi, yeah? Are you the best Oriel? Yeah, or just okay? I'm the best Oriel.
Me.
I feel like you're just okay.
We just had and who with Adra, and it was like, you realise that's in like all chat, and they're like, yeah, we're just taking the mickey. Got to throw them off their game.
Yep.
It's like because I think they were saying, oh, blank play Gazlo, and blank's like, I've played like 13 games on Gazlo ever. Are we doing tournament now where you can do the swaps at the end? I thought you weren't doing that.
No, I wasn't, but some people really wanted it.
Requested?
Yeah, I've heard it a couple of times, so I figured at this point I've heard it enough to just go with it.
Garish ban again. Every game tonight I've been in.
Claymore, you can shit talk in real life, mate.
Aw. No, I'm saying to these guys. You guys do your own thing. I'm doing this. This is my own
Just
masterpiece.
having fun with the chat box.
The players.
Let people enjoy things, Ag. Take the fun out of everything.
Do I though? Do I?
No.
I mean, when you think about it, Monday night in-house is kind of...
Please
You know?
tell me how it's your thing.
It is my
Tell
thing.
me how it's your thing. Tell me.
What the? How many more glasses of wine have you had since the last match?
Surely that bottle of pork's
None of your
getting low.
business.
Yeah, I think you switched to vodka,
Nah, it's not his business, and I hate vodka.
tequila.
No, I don't have that in my cupboard on a regular basis because I've never had a bad experience with tequila, and that's the reason I never keep it in my home.
Ooh.
Because I've had bad experiences drinking most things in my home. So,
Did I ever tell you I went to Schoolies Week in Cancun?
yes, you did.
So I have had some very bad experiences with tequila.
Yeah, that's vodka for me.
When we're
No
not
thanks.
streaming live, I'll tell you my bad experience with
Yes,
Oh.
do it on the stream. No.
Yeah, look, we've had a Garrosh ban, we've had an ETC and Oriel pick, we've had an Anubarak ban, and we've had a Zul'jin first pick. Look, we're all caught up. We've got nothing to talk about. So, Mischief.
We saw the Garrosh ban coming. Anyway, Mischief.
We will definitely talk about it midweek when we have
Oh,
our.
come
our
on. No one knows you're reading it. Like, Claymore's my guys. No one knows.
So,
Yeah, here we go.
Tell me the story.
I'll definitely tell you midweek. That
Wait, are you concerned that someone in Unreal Aussies is going to be your next potential employer?
Oh no,
Look.
no.
Claymore has her own Instagram, everything. It's a different person. Be a different person, Mischief. You're a different person. Telling a story. Second, third hand. Who cares?
You know what? I don't even know your real name. So if I don't know it, it's not going to come out on the stream.
Or Miss.
Miss, yeah.
Missy. Oh.
Let's just say that it made my wedding night very, very memorable. And the fact that I'm still married after our wedding night.
No, this has to be explained.
Yes.
You can't just sort of. That's like saying, yeah. The other day, I met an alien, but I'm not going to tell you anymore.
Really good.
That's like no.
Okay, so on my wedding night, I don't drink. Yeah, and tequila was drank.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You're with friends.
No, hubby's sitting next to me. He's like, no.
Tell him to plug his ears.
Oh, you've been told. You've been. Do you make a habit of doing whatever hubby tells you to?
No.
Wow. Wow.
Claymore says to plug his ears and or leave. Or Staffu.
What's the food?
He has 3 options.
A murky band, that's an unusual band.
They're trolling each other because they're talking. They're talking about picking Murky in the chat, so they went ahead and banned him.
We have a 4-man murky comp. I must say, in the last game, when we got Praxis, all 5 of us selected Rag. And then it was like,
Yeah.
who's going to do it?
I'm just going to change my battery. I'll be 1 sec. And back. Did I miss the story?
No.
Catch me up, Claymore. Go on, catch me up. I know she told you.
Tell me any stories, and I'm very sad because she doesn't trust us, Ag.
Yeah, that hurts a little bit on the inside.
On the inside.
If you have a quick look at the stream, I'll just put my webcam up
Yeah?
and you'll
I
see
don't
how
have
sad
the
I am.
stream link.
Hold on.
I'll have to bring it up on my phone.
I don't have the link.
I want to see the devastation.
Send me the link.
Will I get?
Hold on, I'll get it. Hold on.
You wrestling for this?
You will never, ever get a picture of me wrestling.
Google it.
Jelly, Strico managed to track down my coach,
Yeah, you
my
were
trainer,
saying-
and
Okay.
Jelly offered him money for photos of me wrestling, and he turned him down.
I'll have to bring it up on my phone.
Where is the stream?
Okay, if you look in the streams chat in Discord, at the very top, it's got one for Twitch and one for YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, but I haven't seen your sad face yet.
Oh, hang on. It's coming, it's coming. Hang on. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
This is how sad I am that you don't trust us.
And there's that delay. Delay on feed.
No, it still hasn't come through.
No, it's up to the countdown. It hasn't gone to the loading screen yet. On the stream.
You'll get, here it comes.
There we are.
That's
Devastated.
not a very good sad face. It's pretty piss poor.
It wasn't
What?
sad.
What?
There was no tears.
There was tears?
No. It's not even sad.
Wow, wow.
Hard crowd.
It has.
So Jelly has declared that Claymore doesn't have a bad experience with tequila, but anybody who triggers her when she drinks tequila, they have a bad time. I'm guessing Jelly has witnessed this.
Mouth going straight for the soak. Avoiding team fight.
Hmm. I mean, he is quite early. He could have just sort of started heading up now, and he wouldn't have missed any. Oh, very good trap on the Zul'jin. The ETC keeping him away from the gate. Crazy Dave, gotta get out alive.
Wow.
And he's just going to do the little heal myself right in front of the gate where you guys can see me thing.
Nitro is a very good KT. He is very good at the grab and wrap team members together.
Yep.
You guys want to hear a funny story?
Mm-hmm.
I was just replying to what you guys were saying on stream like a minute and a half earlier. I was like, no, I'm not. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Sad.
Oh, KT might have got himself in a bit of a position in middle.
Yeah, he's getting held
Get
back,
the
but
Nitro.
not quite enough to go down.
Quite enough.
Oh, he's poking his head out again. That's dangerous. Oh.
Lucia's so low.
Lucio?
Not Lucia, Nazebo.
Zebo.
I saw the green. I saw the green. I was like, what is he doing? Get out.
I didn't see the Lucio pick.
No, it's not. It's a Nazebo. It's the same green color.
Yep.
Sorry. This is why you don't have me on stream.
So it looks like Naz is just going to push bottom and ignore objective.
I'm surprised he didn't try to take that camp. With the objective up top, because it's so far away, it will have a lot of freedom to just wail away on the towers. I mean, they've only got one Guardian so far. I mean, there's still a bit of time. No, he's just going for stacks by the look of it. He's probably going to try and get mid lane and then maybe head back to bot, or come top and meet up with his teammates.
Going. Bot again? I think he's going to try and do the double soak. Just
Yep.
flick between bottom
Just
and
the
top.
XP. If they get level 6 first, it's going to be a fair advantage.
Oh,
Oh, but not if Nitro goes down!
I think, to be fair, Nazebo is doing a good job of keeping the soak up despite the loss.
He is. They are getting higher.
so-
Yeah. Their XP is going up faster, even though they're taking deaths.
And Malth is going to come down and defend. Oh, and Dahaka.
Oh, if that tongue had a hit, Bestorial would have been in a bit of trouble, but
He wouldn't
manages
have
to
been the
juke it.
best Oriole anymore.
No, he would have been a dead Oriole.
I think he's having an identity crisis. He's had a gender change. And now he's Malthael.
Kinda like Oriole.
The Zebo, is he going to get taken out? No.
The orb mustn't have... Yeah, it hit one of the minions, but I thought it was still in range of the explosion, but he didn't take a lot of damage from it. I think it might have missed.
Rotating mid on Nazebo. He's backed out, though. Playing safe. Like
Oh, they're playing a bit close for that KT.
Yep. I don't think they saw him come in.
Nah, he went around the back.
Yeah, he was behind the wall.
Smart move. ETC can just push out top again.
Jelly's saying that Claymore and he make a good team when someone needs their ego checked.
Yes, we do.
Oh,
We have a lot of fun
the
together.
Haka might go down to Malth at the top, but he's getting dragged back in.
Red's in a pretty good position to turn around and get Li Ming. She's moved out now, but they could have taken that opportunity there to rotate.
And they're going to come down and there's going to be 4 versus 3.
They need to do something about this Malth. I mean, he's not really in any serious danger against Dahaka. If he gets very good sung off, it'll hurt, but... Ooh, I missed that.
Uther might... Nope.
Good picks. They could clear and then get a camp now, since they've already got bottom camp.
Looks like Malthael's going to try and get the top camp.
Oh, those combos from Nitro.
He's so good. He's so deadly on it, though.
I don't think... Does Blue Team really... Sorry, you go.
Kalthazar is someone I've actually not tried before. So I've played most heroes, at least a couple of games. He is one I have not tried yet.
I can... When you can chain them to the towers, that's okay, but the way he lands chaining to the teammates just consecutively, like he never really misses. He's very good with it.
Yeah,
and the combo's always good.
And once he gets his ult, his combos really hurt.
I've usually come up against KT when I'm playing Artanis, which isn't a problem at all because you can just dive him. He's so squishy. But when you watch a team like this and they don't have, they don't have an Artanis, they don't have a Sonya, so they can't really sort of jump him.
Yeah, and he'll stay at the back and he'll drag them together. He's really good at pushing. Oh, he's down.
Yeah, the Gargantuan's in the middle of it though. It's going to deal a fair bit of damage.
And Zul's just got trapped again.
If Dahaka gets a tongue here, one of them will go down, I'd say. Ooh, was that the tongue there? Did he miss it?
I believe so.
Ace the man.
Ultimo doing a nice job on the healing there. I think, was he the Oriole in the last match with the Cho'Gall?
He was the Oriole.
We had a Cho'Gall tonight.
Yes,
yeah, we did, yep.
Last game. One of my favorite characters to watch play in a game. I don't really hate bursting them, but I always find their games interesting.
Chuck was practicing him the other day with, I forget who it was. It was funny.
Fungo, Staff?
I think it was Staff, actually.
Oh, good.
Fucking Staff.
What do you mean good?
Well, they're on my team. I want them to get good at things. I like to see
Yeah,
them
fair enough.
practicing on their own.
Oh, KT might have found himself.
Yeah, he got grabbed by the JoJo there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good pick.
They might get another pick off here, maybe. Or just do a quick push.
It's a good tactic to go in with the Jojo and the Uther right behind her, because as she pulls someone in, he can pop the stun on them right afterwards.
Red team are just farming the XP so much quicker. The XP just jumped.
Yeah, they're doing a good job for the most part of staying in lane. Even like the Dahaka was just leaving and he comes back to the top lane because he saw the need again to soak ultimately. And a lot of times that level lead can really give you the advantage, whereas technical skill or anything like that may not be on your side at that point. So
Zeeb's doing a pretty good job at his quest so far. He's a little over 10 per minute, which is, I reckon, a decent standard.
Yep.
Some people think you should get even more than that, but I think it's a bit hard on this.
I think blue team's making a bit of a mistake here at the moment. The 4v3 down here at the bottom. It's just dangerous.
Ooh, so because that Death and Decay missed, Nitro thinks that there's no one else hiding in there.
Yes.
Oh, Dahaka gonna struggle there. Oh, Malthael's going in hard. Is there a good spider? Oh!
He can get him.
The Gargantuan might get Mouth.
Too much lifesteal. Wow.
Wow.
What did Zeebs go? I haven't even looked yet.
Frog build.
Toad. Oh, see Spider right then, which is why I love Spider build. That's where it
would chase him down and stop him from mounting and stop him from get away.
And then his lifesteal doesn't matter. Johanna's Unstoppable just saved her there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, Chain is up.
Ooh, did you see that ETC ulti get interrupted?
Wow.
Oh, and Zul
Jin is down.
He manages to get the oil before he drops though.
Li Ming was just tossing in orbs throughout that entire match. Just there in the smoke. It was devastating. Even though it didn't bring down red team, it definitely came in for a good re-engage.
Nice.
Lyrazen managing to finish off the Nitro there.
Yeah, Li Ming is definitely helping the final kill shots. She's done, she did 3.
Dahaka's gone back top for lanes.
Yeah, I want to hit 16 first.
Naz has gone bottom.
Okay, Li Ming's gone a slightly different build to what I normally see. The Force Armor on the magic missiles, Dominance for health, and then Illusionist for the cooldown on the escape. And of course Wave of Force, which is another defensive mechanism.
Trouble if he doesn't get out. Especially with KT, he's gonna...
Very, very smart play there. So he auto-attacked to ETC, and then walked back towards the circle, and right before it popped he did his W, the teleport. And which takes you to the opposite side of the person you target. So very nice little getaway there.
But now Joanna has got caught by 3 of them, stopping her tapping the well. Although she maintained her health pretty good.
Yeah, so much health on the Jojo.
So they're going to go down and see who they can try and harass at the bottom. Li Ming has... Yep, she got out of there too.
Kalthazar could rotate here and make a really good pick. They seem to be... Blue team seems
Or
to...
blue could go up and take a Naz pick before objective. Would be very good.
Yes, they could. It looks like that's what they're doing. Oh, man, Phoenix. Poor buddy. Sorry, man. Big love.
You know what we need to do one day? We need to make a team battle where it's like Chuck v Chucky, Phoenix v Space Phoenix.
Yes.
All those double names.
Wait,
oh, Nitro getting very caught there.
Got cornered and killed. And they're not even contesting. They're like, we're already 2 down. We're just gonna milk the lanes. They're a level down. Try and catch up on XP. Mouth looks like he's gonna head back up.
Yeah, good decision to sort of let that fort go and not fight on it, especially whilst outnumbered. I highly recommend that Dahaka brushstalks back to help defend with this keep, though.
Yeah, I think he's gonna... Oh, he might. Looks like he is thinking about going back now.
Yeah, it's just, I think he's weighing up that toss-up between XP and and getting the Immortal down.
He's not, though.
Well, they've got it down, so now it's just tower shots for blue team.
Yep, and it's going to be harder since the blue team doesn't have any globals to get back to the top lane. So I think that's where they're thinking they'll get some value out of it. Blue team could rotate again on Nazebo. He's very, very much out of the way.
Ooh, interesting little spot.
Yes, he's just in that...
He might drop his Gargantuan. Is it up?
It is up, it's available.
Circle.
Oh, it's a good mosh pit, but he gets knocked out of it. Who's doing that? Is it Joanna?
Joanna.
Yes, it is. Happened to me a game before with ETC.
Yeah.
When I was learning how to play him last week.
Oh, Mouth. He went from
Red team is in a bit of trouble here.
He's gone.
Oh, Nazebo is
Nazebo's
down.
gone.
Ariel will be next.
Maybe if she doesn't get back.
Again, spiders would be so good. Oh, if it was on the other team. I know, I just think Nazebo plays for everyone. And Nazebo is also Alicia.
And they did get the top tower. Dahaka did get the top tower, so...
He did. And he's got a good wave push there. I would have probably gone for a bruiser camp while everyone was down bot as well, just to get that additional push once you actually backed out.
Did I just hear you say to get rid of...
We're not going to talk about it! Shut up.
Mel's capping the bottom one.
I'm going to have a lot of fun making a highlight reel of tonight.
Yeah, kitty kitty.
Shut up. Whatever. I hate you all.
You do not.
You love us.
Zeebs will get his 175 by the time they hit 20, I think. So if he does plan on the Vile Infection... One thing I don't like about the Toad build, so many people go for the Ring of Poison, which I don't think really does buff your zombie wall very much, especially because you're playing a distance game in the first place.
Do you reckon Ace is going to slide in?
Okay, Claymore, that was a stretch, but I see what you did.
How is that a stretch? It is not a stretch
He's
at all.
he's got an ability called Power Slide.
Right. So he's just gonna slide on in there.
He's going to slide right in between all 5 of them.
Well, then he could have moshed, and then KT could have bombed them.
The thing is that Joanna is always there, and she does get a fair warning before he uses his ulti, so she can just pop her unstoppable. So she doesn't get hurt, she doesn't get stopped by it, so she does her ring and just sort of shifts him, the mini stun, cancels it.
And then knocks people out.
So far it's happened, what, 3 times this match?
Yeah. I didn't realise Joanna was such a good counter for ETC until today.
Look, if played correctly, yeah, absolutely. Oh, Zeeb's copying it now too. 48 stacks on Arcanite axes, only 36 on you want axe though. Oh, what a grab.
Ooh.
They're looking a bit sensitive. Oh, he gets the mosh, but he still gets cancelled.
Yep, and Nazeebo and did no full team wipe. So I think they'll end.
Yep.
Very good game.
Alright, let's talk about MVPs. I was a pretty big fan of, I mean, I liked Nitro in that game, although I think he ultimately sort of got beaten down. I think he played his role well.
He did very well, but
Yeah, especially very early in the game.
he was countered very well too.
Yeah, the Joanna Uther sort of charge combo, that definitely shut him down on at least one occasion. I mean,
I would give it to Uther. I know he had the most deaths on his team, but he did keep his team alive, and everyone else really, was subpar of that game.
did you say everyone else was subpar?
I just
Fucking harsh critic, man.
I would say that Malf, how he escaped death a few times was pretty impressive as well. But yeah,
that
kudos
is the
on
nature
healer.
of Malfeal, and I think Uther ultimately did his job.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that some of the Malthael escapes were his own design. Some of them were Uther contributory. I would have picked.
I'm talking about them as separate human beings. Like,
Look,
I think that Malthael got out plenty of times on his own, but I think ultimately Malthael is made for escapes. Uther served his team well. I don't know.
For me,
Agree to disagree.
yeah. Look, I don't want to take anything away from the Uther, but I don't even think Malf was the best. I really thought Joanna just ruined it for the red team.
Yeah.
At least 3 mosh pit saves, and mosh pits win games. They were good mosh pits. They had 2 or 3 people in them, but they just ended very, very briefly.
And if they kept them in the mosh pit with the way KT was playing, it would have been game changer. Definitely game changer. So I'd be happy with the Joanna as well. Joanna or Uther.
Well, so far between us, that's 2 for Jojo and 2 for Uther.
Paper, rock, scissors.
Do it.
Do it.
Are you actually honest though?
Yeah, we can go 1, 2, 3. We'll go 1, 2, 3 between us.
Type into Unreal Aussie's chat if you want.
Yep.
Hold
So-
on, I don't have that. I don't know how to get it either.
/join space Unreal Aussies, capital U, capital A, no
in,
space.
In Heroes.
Yeah.
I was just going to do it in Discord, but we'll do it. Okay.
You know what? We can split it. We can split it if we want.
No, this
Or you want to rock paper scissors? Okay.
What is the thing? /join.
Space Unreal Aussies, capital U, capital A, no space.
Okay, I'm
steaming.
All right, so you get ready to.
See that?
No, what happened?
Can you see to make sure I'm in it?
No, I can't see you. I can see Claymore.
Did you say capital U?
/ join space capital U Unreal capital A for Aussies, but no space. All one word. Oh wait, no, I can see you. I don't know if you just appeared then. There you are. Yep.
Yeah, she's there.
Okay, so let's go.
Okay, so type it out. Type out your answer.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, enter.
Okay, let's go again.
All right, you ready? You typed out.
Yeah, we are. Give me a sec. Who was the other one that we're doing? Joanna. Okay.
3, 2, 1, enter.
Oh,
Eartha gets it.
Got
All right, let's give him the good news.
His voice.
Oh, well done, everybody.
I don't join. There's too many names in here.
Do you want to make the announcement, Claymore?
Why me?
Would you like to make the announcement, Mischief?
I'm happy.
Make the announcement
I'm
everyone.
happy to, but I thought Claymore would do it because.
Okay, I was asking the question to be polite, everyone. Don't get your nipples in a twist. Okay, so we gave it, well, I gave it Uther, and I won via a paper, rock, scissors match, which was very strenuous. So just take it, you'll like it, deal with it.
Yeah, well done. Best speech I ever heard, mate.
That's how you do it. No dissertation, no words.
Just take it.
Just take it.
Don't bother complimenting people. It doesn't matter.
I feel like MVP should be on. It should be rewarding.
Yeah.
I feel like English should be spoken as well, but you know.
You're still drunk, aren't you?
Hold on.
It's not like it just disappears.
It should be rewarding enough to receive MVP without needing flowery words from the Aggie Bear.
From the Aggie Bear.
Now
Why do you
is walk
don't
in a
call
straight
that?
line.
Really?
Oh, I could not do that.
All right, so Stokey was Uther, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, well done.
Well done. And an honourable mention to Joanna because you saved your team.
Yeah, I voted for JoJo.
Why is
We
there
did
always a JoJo?
We did have
But-
to rock, paper, scissors to decide out of Uther and Joanna.
Yeah, and Claymore is better at that game, so suck it.
Can't even read their facial expressions if it's just voice. How does that work?
I'm very expressive. I'm getting more wine. I'll be right back.
Wow.
All right, are we gonna take a fiver or?
Probably should.
Yeah, I think we should.
Take a fiver.
I'll take a 50.
Yeah. If you're offering.
Okay, 5 then.
See ya, Sponge.
Yeah, I'm no as well.
Later, dogs. Have a good one. GG's.
See ya.
See ya.
Alright, back in a couple of minutes.
Dave. Why are you trying to confuse him?
Okay, I'm back. Rob, are we doing Korean barbecue?
Well, whenever you want.
Well, Dan's surgery got cancelled, so
Oh, did it?
yeah, so we can do it whenever.
Why did it get cancelled?
Just for personal reason.
Fair enough.
I don't know. But food would be good, and that Korean wine is tops.
Oh, not the
Soju, you
Korean
mean?
wine again.
Dude, it is amazing. It rocks your world.
We just had the one.
No, it's not soju. Soju is a different thing, though, which I do love. Very close to my heart. Love soju. Mwah.
Korean barbecue.
Yes, jelly. Get on the wines.
Are you still trying to convince Knackered that he wants you all there for either Christmas or New Year
Oh,
celebration?
he doesn't have a choice. I just show up.
I don't need
I literally
I don't
just
need
show up.
Can you BYO oven, please, Candace?
No, but I like your oven, clearly. I mean, obviously. It was very clear. Me and your oven had a connection.
And what, Fongo's bringing the vegetarian lasagna?
Oh, give it a rest.
Yeah, I made of eggplant. Yeah, cream it up.
Yeah, that's what I want to bring.
Just take it, Fongo.
Yeah.
You might want to cook it before Claymore gets too reacquainted with the oven.
Yeah, they really would.
Rob, shut up.
I was laughing at Crazy Dave. All this time he's trying to join. He finally joins. So I say that correctly because you were on the roster.
Poor Rob had
I
to drive
totally
me
haven't been
home.
trolling this whole time. Nope.
Poor Rob had to drive me home after the oven incident. Kudos to you, Rob. You're a real friend.
Nice job, Robert.
Dan told me I should have left you there.
I know. You should have. I would have. I would have left my own self there. Like, I don't even put up with drunk me very well.
I must say,
Wait, is
conversating with you and Ag is the most I've laughed all week.
Yeah, we hate each other. He's not here. I know he's getting ice cream because he's a fuckhead. You can hear me.
I want ice cream now.
And Claymore, Rob's really patient with drunk people. I still remember
He's-
that time that I
He's
well,
too
the time that I
patient.
was up there. Yeah, I know. Well, the time that I was up there was the time that Chloe got drunk.
Oh!
First time ever because I'm a terrible friend.
Micro, Chloe went to sleep in the car while I was still going ham with the fucking oven. And Rob's sitting there trying to maintain, and he's like, I don't know what to do. I just need to get her home. And then I slept the whole way home. So finally, after all that chaos, peace within the car. But he's still stuck with me in a confined space.
He's
I
great
could
like
wake
that.
up. No, I could wake up at any moment and just be a horrible human. So
Michael.
Well, when I was up there, we got challenged to beer pong, and neither Chloe and I drink beer, so we decided to do vodka. Bad idea.
yeah,
Especially because she'd never been drunk before.
I played beer
die?
pong with Tequila, with Dinah,
Oh.
because he's my nemesis.
Well, Chloe was like, yeah, no, being drunk's not that bad. I'm just a little bit tipsy. And she thought she could walk in a straight line and she couldn't. And like 10 minutes later, she vomited in the
this,
cup.
oh, yeah, this is when she threw up. Yeah, I wasn't there. Thank
Yeah, that was me. I'm sorry.
you. I was going to take tequila shots with her, but I drank it all. Because I have a problem. Sorry.
Well, I'm
Oh,
hopefully going to be
Fongo,
up there
come
mid-year,
on.
so...
It's okay. I love myself still, despite.
Oh.
Someone has to.
Someone has to. You're right. I have to love.
I
me.
love drunk Claymore. She's fun. She gives good pep talks too.
What?
What?
You give good pep talks. The first time you got drunk last year at PAX, you gave us this very great pep talk about women's empowerment and stuff. It was fun, kind of cool.
Did I?
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
It was
Well,
funny.
must have been a great night because I don't fucking remember it.
That was it.
But
I think it was
you.
it. It was the Thursday night. I don't know. When we went to
I
the
don't
gym and
know
played
what
Giant
when
Giants.
it's tax time. I
So we
don't
just
know.
need one more person. Oh.
Ag.
I'll be up.
Jelly.
Yeah, Claymore.
Jellyfish. Was it Thursday the German?
Yes.
place?
Yeah. The one with the giant steins.
Oh yeah, I was smashed. Yeah.
Jelly, we need you.
Jellyfish.
Jelly isn't here right now.
Jelly.
You
Jellyfish.
hate these matches. Who else do we have hiding in chat?
Jelly, I will buy you a bottle of Korean wine at next said barbecue. Play the game, little girl.
Yes, we have one.
Jelly. Jelly.
One more.
Jelly.
Jelly,
Jelly. Jelly.
You realise,
Jelly,
Claymore, you
jelly.
haven't signed on.
Oh,
Yeah, I
really?
reckon Claymore.
Oh, well,
I
there we
already
go.
have. Oh,
No,
no.
you haven't.
I'm out for the next one, by the way, buddy.
No, I joined the stream when. Oh, just a sec.
You donk.
Lol.
She'd be like,
There I am.
Someone
There you go.
should cast with Naked.
It should be you. Oh, fucking naked. You are a twat.
No, I can't
Yeah, I got it. Yes,
You are a trash panda.
I got a high stamp.
No. I was there first. You don't have dibs.
He is Supreme Overlord of bot.
She
No.
is right.
Naked, I wrote the UA website on a chalkboard up above you.
Tried to delete him.
Ooh.
I have the power.
What if I just walked back into?
Oh, war between Claymore and Naked. Stay away. Just go get another tub of ice cream.
Claymore can only win if Jelly sides are
You
there.
were a
Jelly-sided with
turd
it.
waffle.
Hey, now I can tell you what.
Don't ruin
I'm going to play this game and I'll cast you.
Claymore.
No!
Got you good.
I fucking hate you.
Feels bad, man.
You better make me a lot of puff pastries next, 3 weeks from now. Yeah.
All right.
Or-
So, do we have any casters left?
Barely.
Blake, you want to keep going?
Yeah, I got one and more.
Fucking machine, mate.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do the other one. Naked, I assume you want to play?
Yeah, he does, because he kicked me out for his fucking dirty
they just-
spot that he's in right now.
They just added Claymore. And
No, he
kicked
didn't.
Naked.
So you're in.
Traitor. Still a
Naked,
traitor.
do you want to play? Because I'm
No.
happy to go with Ag if
No,
you want to play.
fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Just screwing around.
You
They're
just
on
gotta
top.
go and lick his wounds in a corner because he.
Gotta lick my eggplant real quick.
Yeah.
Get
That's crazy that
Cool.
guy's already in.
At least that'll make it easy to reach.
Whoever's scooping that bottle.
Do we have anyone to co-host with Blake?
Yeah,
Yeah, I have
I'll come back. and
Go,
do
Will.
Naked.
All right. I reckon we get Ardra in there. She's missed out so far.
No, please no.
Wait, what?
Someone worthier of maybe someone else. Get Mischief. Isn't she?
You want to do 5? You want to do a 5th game?
Do you want to play Ardra?
No.
Oh.
If
Jesus,
Princess
Blake-
wants to play,
Blake and
I will
Ardra.
give her my spot, and then I
She's
will
got a
go
spot.
back
She's already in it.
I'm on the roster. I just when I seen Naked, he didn't.
I was just
he wanted to.
So,
I know. We've got each other's back.
Albasaur just said in Twitch chat.
Yeah,
Can I
girl.
stop playing? Can I stop saying lick my eggplant?
No, it's your catch cry from now on.
Like
This-
Pongo started it.
I just want to point out that that Blake and Ardra have both got more stamina than Naked tonight.
Dirty fungo with his eggplant.
Shut your whole mouth, Clay.
No, you shut your whore mouth, you eggplant guzzler.
That was harsh. Really
It was
harsh.
only marginally more harsh than what you just
What's
said
the
to me.
maps?
We just do Dragon Show.
Blackheart's Bay. Oh, we haven't done Dragon Show yet. That's true.
No, Tomb.
Or
Dragon Show's a ship map.
Haven't done Spider Queen. I noticed that Spider Queen hasn't been an option tonight.
Can we do
Ooh.
Dragonfire?
Dragonshire versus Spider Queen.
Yeah, let's
For Dragon
put 'em
Show.
up.
Oh, I want to save this quote for quote of the year. You eggplant guzzler. So, Ardra, do you want to come with me this time?
Yeah, we should do a competitive escape from Brexit. Who has the fastest time?
That could be fun.
Good.
That would actually be
My
pretty
best
cool.
is 6 minutes and 57.
I did it in 16 minutes.
I feel like that would be a rough thing to commentate.
The world record, so 2 hours 4 minutes.
I've only done it once, but we got gold, so I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, I think you were with me when we got that, Jelly.
Yeah. It was a good game.
It was a rush.
In so many ways.
Well, it looks like Tomb's got it. I could probably close it already.
Tomb has it. In the
No. Yeah, Tomb does, yeah.
Tomb, so that you can stop people over the impassable terrain with tennis.
I checked the custom games for Escape from Braxis, and apparently there isn't observer slots on that map.
No.
Boo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Spider Queen it
Unfortunately,
is.
We can't do it because of that then.
Spider Queen.
I mean, we could just queue into it using the brawl.
Yeah, but again, you wouldn't be able to get the streamers.
Yeah, that's true.
Just a little slip.
Well, what happened?
Look at the map.
Yeah. It's been doing that all night.
I don't want to see this map again.
Can I get started for
Blake's having a flashback.
Pretty much.
So, who's doing Team 1 and 2 and all that?
Team 1 and 2 join me. Wait, are you going to turn off the stream naked?
Yeah, is Naked giving up?
What?
What?
We've been going hard. We've been going hard.
Fuck off, folks.
Oh wait, we've only got. So you're not in. I thought you were in it naked.
No.
Oh Jesus Christ!
You still need to put us into teams.
Yeah, so you have
Okay.
2 servers already.
All right.
Just join one of you two, if that's fine.
Yep.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Cool.
So, Tomb?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still
Tomb.
haven't got the teams yet.
Shuffle it up, Egg.
Split.
Shuffle.
Do it.
I guess I'll join you.
Bring it on, buddy.
Dream Team.
Oh, you poor sad
Yeah.
socks. Oh,
Got
Mischief.
Tomato and the boys.
Hell yeah.
All right. So who have you got naked?
I guess I'll come back and cast with you. Seeing as there's no one else.
Yeah, man.
Might as well.
We have extras now though. So we've got Ardra and Blake.
Are they doing a separate one, or they're gonna?
No,
There's only 2 lobbies.
Well, they can jump in with Naked then.
Yeah,
just do that. And maybe I can jump in with you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever works.
I'll take Fungo. If Argives is still there, you can take him with you as well, Mr. Blake.
Yeah. I was just trying to find Naked.
Switch it up a
all
bit.
the fucking people.
Dynamic duos break
Yeah,
down.
it gets a bit like that.
Like I just got added like fucking 10 times tonight. I have a full list again.
I need another 60 seconds.
Yeah. The lobby link's the way to go.
Yeah.
I'll just host your.
I'll just
yours
be up here
Naked,
60 seconds.
So everyone from my stream goes to yours if there's anyone there.
Yeah, this lobby link is sweet. Big fan of the lobby link.
Yeah, it's good shit.
6 viewers from Blake.
Look out.
Yeah, I had like 7 at one point.
Racking them up, mate. Racking them
Yeah,
up.
and famous, man. Big and famous. No, it was good. It was fun. It was like Ardra made it really easy. Like,
Yeah, Ardra's excellent, mate.
I am itchy.
like Fifi was good, but he's a bit quiet. Like he doesn't have the confidence, I guess.
Yeah, no, we had good flow. It was
But
fun.
yeah, we had it was super fun. Do it next week, I guess.
Yeah, man. If you want, there's always. I mean, we didn't even have enough this week, so there's usually.
It's fun. Like I'm down to do it. I just hope I get a game in.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
I know
that feeling.
Playing the in-house itself, but like just a game or a quick match.
He's so organized. I'm just like, I'm like, oh, the lobby failed. He's like, oh, I got it sorted. I'm like, I'm gonna make a sandwich. He just like does everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to do like maybe if there's more for like one more game over this, I don't mind doing another one.
Am I joining yours, Hank?
Yep. And you play PUBG as well, don't you, Blake?
Yeah, I do.
Pray to the gods that we get a custom server, my friend.
Yeah, I'd love to have a custom server. That would be so fun anyway. Even though I know there's a lot of good players in this fucking guild, it'll still be really fun though. Especially getting a kill on a really good player or whatever. Yeah.
Alright, so... I'm looking for Claymore, Suze, Bob Goat, 6 Shields, and Mischief.
I don't think... Oh, here's BFG's in here. Cool. Everyone is here. Oh, you haven't been using Tournament Draft?
I have, yeah.
Okay. Do you want to change it to that then?
Yep.
It's just on draft, right? Yeah, I don't have to stream anymore. Yay! I don't have to worry about.
Yeah, you can relax a bit.
The streaming is fine. Streaming is fun and fine. It's just remembering to press record. That's all.
Yeah.
We're jumping down.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
We should do that.
Hey, buddy.
Howdy. So that's a Mischief, 6 Shields. Bob Goat, Susan Claymore. Is that right? Who's Suze? Oh, there, Watermelon. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
So Paul, Bakery. Wait, where the fuck's Bakery?
Bakery is Bounce. Is he Bouncy?
No, he's Coffee Clubber.
Ah.
Paul is Magic Gnome.
Magic Gnome.
So we've got
Who's
some
Bouncy something. It was
Bouncy Knight. So in Discord, it's just BK.
Okay. He was good.
Yeah, he's pretty solid. He's got a few MVPs. I'm just going to suss out what's going on with Bakery. Hey, have I got your team right?
Yes.
So who's Watermelon?
Coffee. Bakery.
Ah, it's a Smurf.
It is indeed.
Call
okay. Who wants?
You were trying to keep it hidden too.
Who wants the bands?
That's fine. This is fine.
No,
All right.
I think we mind.
Good luck.
Who cares? We communicate anyway.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, there's that. Good old voice.
Yeah.
Well, last game I was in, they decided to ban Cho and then they banned Gal.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know why. That was so sad.
Because then they can't hover Gull and go random. Like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A dog would not be happy.
Dinner with some of them while I can.
All right, you guys all ready?
Yeah.
Who wants the bands?
Claymore.
Claymore it is.
Thanks, Ag.
All sorted, buddy?
All sorted. Claymore got offered up for tribute as the banner.
Nice. Very nice. Off we go.
Oh, how's your throat feeling, buddy?
Yeah, it's not too bad, man. Dealing with that.
I was a little bit quiet in the last game because I was getting a bit rough.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got a weird little bug here. It's not showing me the nameplates. Can't see any names.
That's because it's tournament draft.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really tonight's the first night I've been doing it. I know some of the others have been doing it. I think Neka did it a couple of times last week. But I don't know what it is because I mean you can still pick whoever you want anyway. But I think the way that they're seeing it is if you imagine me, Phoenix, and BFG all on the same team, and one of us picks Artanis. If it's me who picks the Artanis, you know what kind of build I'm going to go. Whereas if it's Phoenix, you know that it's a different build. Whereas with this, you don't know because well, A, you can't see their names, and B, they can swap it anyway if they want.
Gotcha.
I think it's a little bit hardcore for what this Monday night is. But it doesn't hurt. The only drawback is that we can't see the names as well, which is a little bit sucky, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, no big deal. Genji ban.
Yeah, I reckon the next one's probably going to be a Garrosh.
We've been seeing
there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, every game we've just seen a Garrosh ban.
Yeah, same.
So two of the Spider Queen, I think this is like a specialist map for me. Like Syl, Zul, Zag, Asmo, they all do heaps well.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good for specialists. It's also pretty good for stackers. So stacker specialists like Asmo with the dunk build or Nazebo with a health build are really, really strong here.
Oh yeah, Zag also with the creep can spread quite.
Yeah, definitely.
Like this.
Yeah, you can sort of pretty much get complete vision between two lanes, so there's no hiding.
Yeah. So I'll be shocked if we don't see at least one of those beefy specialists. We casted a game earlier where we had 5 supports. Sorry, not 5 supports, 5 specialists. And that was
really?
a fun one to cast. Yeah, the team with the 5 specialists won it in 13-14 minutes.
Wow! Which map?
It was Infernal Shrines.
Ah!
I think I think it was that, but yeah, it was quite funny to cast. Quite interesting. ETC lock in. Red.
Yeah, we had an ETC in the last match, but he got countered hard by a Joanna. Every time he went for the ulti, she would use her Unstoppable, and then just do her little, micro stun with the ring.
Yeah.
So, he got it off a few times on like 2 or 3 people, but then, half a second later it stopped, so it was really messing him up.
Yeah. There you go. Nice. Blowing the Sonya and Muradin pairing there.
Yeah, that's hectic.
It's a nice little pairing there.
So far, it's very health strong. Like Muradin, obviously with the second win, Sonya with the lifesteal, plus the Lucio backup. At this stage, they don't even need an additional healer.
No. Tasban I was saying. Probably for the reveals.
Yeah, for the vision, yeah.
Yeah.
And, Brightwing's another good one for the vision, but because they have a Lucio, Tassidar's probably a more likely second pick, like second healer, yeah.
Against the Nova as well. It's always good. It's always good there. Let's see here. Span coming out. Well, they don't have a healer yet. There you go. They've banned the healer, the Uth. Yeah. I mean, Uth is really, really good at the moment, so.
Yeah, it's a strong healer. Okay, yeah, Morales.
Wow. So that Morales with the Zul'jin can be quite deadly.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if he gets some solid stacks on his 1-axe quest.
I feel like Blue may need another warrior here. Just so they have another engage, against that comp as well, they've already gone the double warrior. If that ETC sort of buffs up a engage, then they're in big trouble because they've got no one else to sort of fall back on. With the Nova as well, they're going to be quite frontline weak.
Yeah, see, and that's an interesting point. Like Nova with Morales on the same team.
Yeah.
Means it's just one less person to protect her.
That's right. Yeah, so unless the ETC can really be on his game and sort of maneuver really well, they'll probably want a second warrior here.
With like Muradin and Sonya though, an ETC would even struggle to stop him.
Yeah, for sure. Jaina Bella.
Okay, damage.
High damage. No specialists. That's fine. Anna. Ooh, that's what are we thinking about that one? It's an interesting one.
I don't think they needed a second healer. I think the Sleep Dart could come in very handy against the Sonya in particular. But even on the Lucio, just to let everyone sort of position right around him and smack him down. But I think that's probably the most value they will get out of Anna. I think they could have got just as much out of someone with a stun.
Yes, agreed.
Even, you know what? Even Azul. Just Azul with that reliable stun, plus a little bit more wave push. Like, I think blue teams, even though they don't have a specialist, they got really strong wave push with Vala and Jaina. Even Sonya. Even Sonya's got good wave push.
Yeah, she does. Can do very well. But hey ho, we'll see how they fare. I mean, the dart isn't. I mean, it's not a terrible pick here. Like, the dart does well. Like you said, especially for that Sonya, we'll see.
Maybe even the healing buff. You know how she gives increased healing.
Yeah.
So that will affect everyone who gets touched by Morales. It'll also affect Zul'jin's self-healing and ETC's self-healing. But I still feel like they just needed a bit more protection for the Morales.
Yeah. Yep. So here we go.
Just gotta put my face back up on the screen. There we go.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it, buddy.
Make sure all the viewers are happy.
Gotta have something nice to look at.
Yeah, that's right.
Apart from the game.
I mean, it is a beautiful game, though.
Yeah. So we're gonna see five-man red stack in the mid, perhaps. Maybe try and get an early pick. See if they can get a head start in this one.
Obscene exposing himself there. Blue team knows where they can and can't go already.
Good grenade from Morales.
Can they get the pick off on Vala there? Oh, Nova nearly had it.
Sue's dropping quite low there. And there you go. There's the threat from the Nova as well.
Red team's just missed 1 million down bot so far. Might miss a second. No, Nova's going to make it in time.
See, it is an okay map for a stealthy as well because it is a smaller map.
Yeah, you can get quite quickly to the other lanes.
Yeah, you can rotate and you can get some good picks, and it is mainly a PvE map.
Look, I mean, I think that the Nova pick on its own is a fair pick. I think that Morales pick with Zul'jin is a fair pick. I don't think that Morales and Nova and Anna is going to work in the end.
Yeah. Well, their front line's going to be exposed, but it'll all come down to positioning in the end. I mean, they can win with this team. It'll all come down to positioning.
Zul'jin's already got 6 stacks on you on Axe at a minute 30. That's pretty strong.
Yeah, he's done well there, and he's getting some good damage in here, and he's just having Ultima on the Anna and Tomato on the Morales just babysitting.
Yeah.
He's not going to be dropping anytime soon. Good damage, good aggressive play from Gnome. So we're keeping them at bay here in the middle. Vala rotating top.
Claymore being a bit of a smart ass with Obscene down there. She was just standing still, giving him a free target for a second.
Yeah. Yeah, poor old Nova sort of...
Shouldn't be laning.
Shouldn't be laning, but no harm, no foul at the moment.
Well, they need the XP, and they don't really have anyone else who could lane it.
Yeah. Look, it's not too detrimental as long as he doesn't get too good of a push in, but so far the gate's down in the tower.
And the second tower's out of ammo, so...
Yeah.
Claymore wants to do something. She doesn't see the friends coming in, so the grenade gives it away. Ooh!
Good push back.
Yeah, excellent booping.
Saves her there. Sue's getting caught out up top by the ETC. stopping the hand in.
It's like, I just want to put my gems in, man.
Okay.
Bob Goat coming to help out, but I mean, it's going to take him ages to kill ETC. He's just going to run interference for a whole minute if he wants.
And
the teams come in to help. Oh, they're going to get the Lucio. They do.
oh wow, that is a big pickup.
Yep, of course, blue team's only healer as well, so they'll be weak for a little while.
Claymore doing a good job down bot during the camp. Taking advantage of that lone Nova.
Red's got enough for hand in if they can just get to the eggs. Yeah, Obscene really struggling down there. It's going to take him a while to kill the siege minions as well.
Yeah, it is. And we've got little choice at the moment. He should call out for a rotate, but who else can do it, really? Unless you want to have like a full lane healer or something. Pretty good. Here we go, Bob Gate in the middle, putting a bit of pressure on that. Nice. Watermelon sliding in, shields going down. Good pickup, crucial pickup.
Yeah, nice nice damage squishy there. Obscene's just finished with the siege minions. So ETC's got his in, one more hand in will do it. Look, it's 3v3 there now, but Magic Gnome's coming in to make it 4v3. It's gonna, yep, tip the scales.
There we go. We'll give Obscene down bot a bit of a breather here.
He's thinking final.
Can do something.
Zul'jin at 20 stacks at the 5-minute mark. He's doing very well.
Yeah, it's dangerous. I'll tell you what. It's dangerous.
Do you reckon he'll get Arcanite Axes as well for the spinner?
Ooh. I think he might, but we'll see.
There it is. He's just grabbed it then.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah, so full stack build for him. I dare say he'll probably go Taz Dingo as well with the Morales there.
Nice pick up on shields. Again going down.
Ooh.
And I guess they can afford to just sort of, oh hold on, bit of a deep chase.
Jesus!
Whoa!
Mischief manages to get the gems. She's carrying 28 now though. Is that 28 or 26? It's 28.
28. But yeah, I guess Red's thinking here is, well, if we can just dominate the other lanes, then we can sort of afford to leave Obscene down bottom, and because ideally you'd want it over to be roaming and
Yeah, and they're making sure that he can't do that.
yeah. But Red's, well, they haven't called for the rotate or anything, so Red
No.
it's worth it to sort of just let that here. And they're going for an early boss as well, up top lane.
That is an early boss, yeah. They've only just hit 10.
Yeah, every member up as well on the map. So, but they picked a good time, and Blue's unaware. Nice job, good boss.
Yeah, leaving the Zul'jin at sort of like third, quarter health, just to make sure he does it a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Then as soon as it's down, they heal him straight up.
Yep. Standard stuff there. Timing as well, so Blue's going to have to be sort of preoccupied with that boss, and Red should have time to clear. And Claymore down bottom. Oh! She goes. Well, there we go.
And just between those two, that's what, 44 gems they've got between.
Quite a bit there. Rough.
Yeah, they'll go for a hand, and as soon as this spider's down, once the eggs pop, I'd say Red should just go straight for it.
Yep.
Chasing the ETC there, it's going to be a struggle to catch him. He just takes too long to die, and a mosh pit on two of them. Lucio is in there. Zul'jin with Guillotine, misses the Muradin, but manages to get the final strike on Mischief. Oh, those axes are doing some damage.
Yeah. He's hurting now. He's hurting now. Already 30k damage. That's yeah. I mean, he's got double supports there, sort of.
Yeah, so he can go pretty ham.
Yeah, he can go quite ham if he wants. Here he goes again. Okay, gotta be careful. 6 shields with a big Ring of Frost. Not doing much though. Watermelon managing to escape.
Yeah, they nearly had him. She gets a little bit separated from her team there, unfortunately.
Yeah. Separated from the team, and Gnome has time to just do his thing here. Fully topped up, just in there. Not worried about anything. He can go as ham as he wants here. Watermelon's got to be a bit careful though, not to lose those almost 30 gems. He's getting a little deep. And there we go.
Yeah, this is starting to look pretty one-sided now.
Yeah, it is, and it's funny because Nova's sort of just been. She's got the top XP in the game.
Yeah, look, well, she has, yes, soaking. She took bribes, so she's got those minions now, and she has been using her ulti in the team fights. So even though she's not there, she's still contributing.
Yeah. So that's a big plus. Red team having that Nova do that job down there.
And some nice damage onto Claymore, forcing her to back up a little bit.
Oh, axe. Yeah, 6 shields just sort of getting picked apart by Zul'jin and co.
Yeah, he had a really good Jaina game earlier. His frost rings are pretty reliable, but this Zul'jin is not giving him a break. Yeah, see how fast that Vala went down.
Yeah, Claim we're trying to do something here, and this is what I was talking about at the. Hold on a second, Miss Mischief getting all 3 right down.
Oh, and the mush!
Oh,
and boom!
It missed Gnome though. It missed Gnome, and there's a decent frost. There he goes, down. Finally, I think that's his first kill.
It's just the 2 healers left up there. Oh, they're gonna get the Jaina anyway!
Wow. Ultimo also with 45 coins.
Yeah, surely it's time to put them in.
Yeah. And this is what I was mentioning before with the sort of positioning of Red Team. If they can sort of manage to keep Gnome alive in the back there, which they are, them having a sort of weaker front line doesn't really affect them. Because if you just look at the damage compared to the blue team, it's just miles ahead, almost double that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy damage, and
I've seen getting ganked there. You know what I noticed? His siege minions are still alive from before, and the new ones spawned. So he could have had 4 there.
yeah, it could have. There. No.
Look, it is 4v3 in favour of the blue team here. They could get a pick, and Jaina's going to get there before Anna. Oh, she could get the... Yep, so she slowed Morales, but... Yep, and Vala's going in for the finisher.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, that's Zul'jin damage, though!
Wow, they're just leaving him alone. They're not even targeting him right now, and he's just going ham, and he's going to pick up 1 here at least.
Yep.
Maybe 2, maybe 3. Yeah, and that's what happened. Like, you have to target him. You can't just let him...
Yeah, the Morales was down. There was no reason to then shoot the ETC.
Melon. Oh! Oh, that dart barely missing as well, but he's going to go down here surely.
Yeah.
I mean, once the Morales was down, they should have just instantly switched to Gnome there, but hey ho.
Well, this is looking a bit glum for the poor blue team.
Yeah, a bit of doom and
Eggplant, there we go. You're reading the chat.
Oh, fucks. Little eggplant reference. Yeah, they're just running amok now.
Oh, what a shot.
Claymore, see ya. Watermelon getting awfully low.
Oh, and Mosh Pit's right in front of their faces, and cops it!
Oh wow, Magic's just going deep, and
Yeah, he's got the Morales in his pocket. He's got very little to worry about.
yeah, and that's That's brutal.
Just hit the core, man. Just put them out of their misery.
Yeah. Having a bit of fun on this one. Ending it very slowly.
Yeah, it's like pulling the wings off a fly and then thinking, yeah, I'll pull its legs off as well.
That's it. Gnome just being a big pest.
Yeah, he's had plenty of stims, plenty of nano boosts as well. He's just
Quite ridiculous, really.
being completely fed.
Yeah. And that'll do it. GG.
Yep. So, I don't know if you noticed in the chat, next rule, no supports for Grandmaster players.
Yeah.
Magic Gnome there with 2 pocket healers, probably taking advantage a little bit.
They're taking advantage. Look, I think Blue had the team to sort of capitalise.
I really do think they did. I don't think team selection won it for Red Team at all.
No, what won it purely and simply was the fact that Gnome was just pocket healed and he just ran amok. I think that's the be all and end all of it. And
Yeah.
supports did well. Everyone did well in that team. And I mentioned to Cena as well, like he sort of had to take a bullet in a sense and just soak a lane and sort of let Magic amp up there, and it was the right call, I think, in the end, because I think if they asked for a rotate,
It would have been less effective push up top, yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, look, I mean, looking at it at the start, I definitely thought that the Nova solo laning was going to be rough. But, I mean, he held his own. He didn't play dangerous. And he focused on providing a little bit of the air support with the team fights via his ulti. You know, he wasn't idle. He was serving a purpose, which, you know, normally you wouldn't pick a Nova to do it, but in this case it worked out. So, MVP, I mean, do we want to just give it to Magic, or should we...
Well, look, I think it's only fair considering he completely dominated in the fact that he had more kills than everyone else combined in the game. I think... I don't know. I think all of Red Team actually played really, really well. I mean, obviously Gnome is the standout, but I don't think he would have made it there if Morales and Anna weren't doing their job and Nova wasn't soaking bot for them. So that's my pick. I don't know if he's had an MVP tonight already.
I don't know, but I haven't been keeping track of it because it's just too hard with 4 different lobbies going at the same time.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? Who do you think?
Look, I normally don't want to give it to someone who dominates that way.
Yeah, like a brutal way.
Yeah, but I'm so hard pressed to say that he didn't deserve it. Like, he wasn't just handed this on a platter. He focused very nicely on stacking his auto attacks at the start, got that nice and high, and when he switched to Arcanite axes, started stacking that immediately as well. So when they sort of hit like level 14, 15, the damage buff he had for the level was so high that it just enabled them to totally steamroll after that. And yeah, I think if he had played any differently, it might not have been such a steamroll.
Yeah, I think so. Spot on there.
All right, let's just put them out of their misery.
Yep.
So, look, yeah, we'd normally try and sort of avoid a little bit giving MVPs to people who dominate so brutally that everybody's butt hurts afterwards. But in this case, I feel like there's no way we could look past Magic Gnome in that match. You know,
I've already got it though.
Are you already got it tonight?
Morales MVP.
I think,
Look,
I think the team that got ravaged by him voted that.
Look, you know, I don't want to take credit away from the Morales and even the Anna. Actually, also the Nova. You normally don't. Normally, Nova solo laning is not a viable strategy, but in this particular, In this particular case, it worked so well. Yeah, because she just sat there nice and safe. He sat there nice and safe. He took bribe, so he got plenty of stacks for his bribe, and he always supported the team fights with his ulti as well. So even though he wasn't there, he was still contributing, and I mean it worked. It enabled the rest of the team to really go hard top lane and then mid lane and just give Zul'jin a broomstick to shove up everyone's assholes.
Look at that stat sheet, guys. If you weren't in our game, look at that stat sheet.
Did you guys like 5-man against Zul'jin and letting get billion stacks?
I don't know how we killed him.
What build did you go? Did you go like splash snipes and stuff?
I've just come in and
I still in a normal
it was a
build.
glitch.
No,
What?
but you went fucking bribes. You learned something this week, didn't you, Rob?
Yep.
Ugh.
Do what you tell me,
Should
Claymore.
never have told you that.
She was
Never.
cussing that. She's like, I only taught him this week to go bribe. How dare I?
I'm a nice person. I try and help people out, and look what I get. That shit. Get out. Just kidding, Levy.
Yeah, taking on the chin, Rob.
Yeah, look.
I actually can't believe you did so well against Sonya, though. Like, is that actually not a half bad matchup? Or we did rotate down, but like, it didn't seem like you were just straight out losing that. Like Sonya smashes most matchups.
I guess the
Nova
thing is,
they had a Grandmaster ranked 151, and he annihilated us. He had 2 healers. They kept him up, and he just picked us off like ripe little strawberries. It was.
Like someone said in the chat, I probably figured on the splash snipe build though.
I have legit done like a split bush Nova thing in the past. Somehow it's not that terrible.
No, he did well.
It's still like ultimately you can sit there in a bush and get soaked. He didn't even have to lane at that point. Like he could have just sat in the bush. It's the same thing people do with like Dahaka, which is a very poor use of Dahaka. FYI.
See you, Bob Goat.
See you, Bob.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Nice. Yeah.
Well played, all.
Good night to you.
Good night.
But yeah, it's the same thing people do with Vikings, things like that. They just chuck them in a fucking cloud. And then as soon as I saw the bribe, I was so upset, Rob. I was like, why do I teach anything?
I do think you may be onto something with the Nova into Sonya. Like,
Who wants to
the thing
1v1
is-
me, Solo,
Okay,
Nova,
but like,
and Sonya?
hear me out, because like, there aren't many heroes who can beat Sonya in lane, like actually beat her in lane.
I will.
So what if you just kill her?
Wow, what if you just kill her?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the problem,
You're right.
isn't it? People can't kill her in lane.
Did I hear a challenge for a 1v1 Sonya?
I mean,
Harry
you just
said
like,
I
you just
will.
mouth AR.
Sorry.
Who are you Who are you challenging, Merlin?
Everyone, bloody Abatha we did once.
1v1 Abathur.
On a single lane map.
So the
On a
first
single lane
person to
map,
leave
okay.
the towers just loses.
It still took forever.
It would take forever, no matter what happened.
It's funny.
Live in a computer on one day. We can test it if you want.
Am I okay to step out for tonight?
Yeah, thanks heaps, Adra.
Well, thank you for the games. Well played, everyone.
Been a machine. 5 games in a row.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. I'll catch you guys later.
See ya, Fungo. Look, I'm tempted to just do this 1v1 challenge. Who did you challenge, Merlin?
I challenged me as Sonya and whoever wants to be Nova.
I said I would.
I think a fun challenge to try out would be 3v3 games where everyone sticks to their lane and cannot leave it. In Tomb of the Spider Queen.
You have to pick.
Oh yeah, then we can have
who's
6
played
people doing 1v1s in one game.
Yeah.
I'm
And
open
it
to
would
this.
Actually, like, be a bit of a tug of war thing almost.
And then it's like a race to see which lane can get to the core.
Yeah.
Can you go back to base?
I mean, yeah. The rules are just standard HOTS rules, except that you can't
feel like
move into other lanes.
Can you
feel
swap
like
with
it's just
people
like-
though?
Nah. That would defeat the purpose of
Sophia
wanting
have
people.
established that some minions are cooler
Better
than
than
other
others.
minions. Yeah.
Somehow both my lanes outpushed her lane.
That's because of like
And we were the same
RNG
level.
and body blocking from the minions on each other.
I
But both
just
my lanes
want a
were
refund,
outpushing.
honestly.
Oh well, I
They
think I'm
built
done.
a whole wall on their own by level 10.
Goodbye.
Second-hand minions. Buy one, get one.
See you
free.
guys.
Yeah, man.
See ya.
See it.
Oh, by the way, I was actually MVP before, so you got to give it to someone else, I believe.
Vala invited me to party.
How
Who's
did you do
Vala?
that much damage in one, 14-minute game?
They sat in front of me and I hit them.
Pretty much.
That's what it is.
Yeah, like they couldn't, like, because Morales and Ana were just pocket healing Zul'jin.
Hey, Valor invited me too.
Nothing could kill him. Nothing could kill him unless he stood directly in the Ring of Frost. Then he
I
died.
don't know if that would work.
You want to 1v1 me, Melon? Is that
Who's
what's happening
Valor?
here?
I don't know. I got an invite as well. I said no.
invited
Though.
you.
Are we doing another round or?
I don't see why not. You got 10 people, right? Well, you had slightly more. You'd be pretty similar. Hang
Love me,
on.
then leave me. I'm used to this.
Oh, I don't want to do the brawl though.
Well, join up.
13.
Join up? Why?
Yeah. Because you're here.
I don't want to
What?
do any more pain tonight. I can't take any more.
The bot just messaged me with all the commands.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
Where did Konya go? Come here. I don't know.
I don't know if I can do another. Are you doing another naked?
I'm done, man.
Do you want a quick match, or you completely done?
I am gonna set up a quick match if anyone wants to come in.
Yep. Send me a invite, please. Yeah. Have a good night, guys.
I just realised I came
Bye.
on the mic.
Oh, wait, no, Agga's still here.
I am.
Can you give
Can't talk shit
team
about him yet.
I'll be
team
happy to
things
cast with you, Agga, if
to
you want to do one more. It's up to
my
you.
people?
Team
I can.
people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me think over that one for a minute.
Use team.
Who have you got?
Yeah, who have you got, Merlin?
Not
who you got,
Crazy Dave, obviously. He's trash.
Wow. I wouldn't join that team even if I was offered.
Anyway, we've got Konya and Crazy Dave.
Wait, what? Who says?
Where'd you catch the Crazy Dave?
Oh, like
In
5
a wild
hours
garage.
ago.
Yeah.
So what's the team
Done.
name?
Oh yeah, wait.
don't have
we
one
don't-
yet.
Yeah, we don't.
Does anyone want in on our quick match?
Yeah.
Just call them the Crazy Daves. Plural.
I'd prefer
Anyone
not.
want in our three
team
Oh, yeah,
Crazy, and we all put
gosh.
Crazy in front of our names.
Would I just be
Crazy
Crazy
Merlin.
Dave?
Crazy Dave. Crazy Konya.
Konya can have a K at the end too, so it's like Crazy Cognac.
Yeah.
That's my alcoholism.
That's his alcohol name, Crazy Cognac.
It's actually oh no, don't worry. Fuck.
Anyway, see you guys.
Sure.
See ya.
Have we got 5?
We've just started the brawl. I'm happy to play the old custom.
We have 5 here. We don't play custom.
I think we've got. Is Obscene? Are you there, Obscene?
Was it?
That's right.
Say naked.
Sorry, what's that, Meg?
Have we got?
Did you want a quick match with us?
Oh, sure.
Oh, cool. Hiccup. Go you.
Time to turn off the stream.